Working good. It's working really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We live.
We is live.
We live. I'm not gonna stay on here long. If I do stay on here long, I gotta go downstairs, do a little bit of laundry, get that done, and sleep some more because I was so tired yesterday.
You was tired.
Yes, girl, I was tired.
Everything gonna be all right.
I was drained. We talked all the way up until 9 o'clock. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think the phone um shut
Hung
down
up.
once I hit. I go down this one dirt road.
Hey, TT. Hey, Tanya. Yes, I told him went down a dirt road and the phone probably hung up.
Yeah. Hey, TT in the house. Sonia Watts is in the house. Tricia Mountain in the house. Joan, Marie, Ruby, Gina, Williams, Peggy Toe, Loving Mama, Percolator, Percolator. How you doing, Percolator?
Percolator.
Girl, we gonna
Yeah,
find that song. We gonna
percolator.
find it. Sherry Manning's in the house.
Hey, Tanya.
Alvira's in the house. Sheila, how you doing? Good afternoon. It is afternoon, you guys. I've been tired. I know I'm gonna sleep some more because I didn't get enough rest. I had a dream. I'm gonna share a little bit of my dream if I can remember. It's about hair. Um,
Okay.
Rebecca, how you doing, God's messenger? And then we got Veronica. Hey, Veronica. Latoya in the house. Latoya Walker. How you doing, Latoya? Miss Wiz is in the house. How everybody doing? We got 27 people in the house. I know this is a pop-up, so it is what it is. And say everything gonna be all right. We got 11 thumbs up, 14 thumbs up. Y'all know I'm finna get on y'all about them thumbs up. That's about we got 11 people in the house that didn't give us thumbs up, and I know
Just get
we can
some
do better.
songs up,
We should
guys.
at least have 22 in the house that's giving us thumbs up. We need three more. We need three people to go out, go hit that thumbs up. Hit that
Come
thumbs
on back
up.
in.
Let's see. There we go. Rebecca said, I did. Hey, best friend, how you doing? I love that name, best friend. Best friend, best friend, best friend, don't you know? Hey, everybody. How everybody doing? We got 28 in the house and 26 thumbs up. God is good.
Ain't he good?
Yes,
Won't he do it?
yes. What did I miss, girl? We had a nice chat yesterday. If you wasn't in the room yesterday, we had a nice live yesterday. Hey, Lisa, we had a nice live. Adam's Ribs, how you doing? And God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. SP, put your mask on. We are going to get our money.
There go
Girl,
Rebecca. Woo.
Rebecca love to
Don't
see
you
that
cry,
mask.
Rebecca.
She gonna make me go get a mask. She said, we gonna get our money.
We gonna
You
get
know we
our
gonna
money.
get it. So you
We
gonna
ain't got
learn
our
today.
money yet. We need our money. Where is my money?
Oh, when we was in there trying to tell them, she said, God, I'm gonna have to go get the paper because I don't want to miss nobody giving. Hold on, you guys. I'll go get the mask too. Hold on.
All right, I got you. I like your name there.
All right, big
You,
girl.
I like your name. Right quick. Not said, wait till you come back, y'all. Then y'all can dance. Oh goodness. My sinuses is draining now. Hey, Sheila. Hi, Lisa. Can y'all hear me? Oh, so my phone's on mute.
And what's the day? The 18th?
Today the 18th.
April the 18th.
Hey, percolated, percolated. I'm gonna download that song so it speaks that use that song one day.
Girl, we gonna find that song for you. Whew. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. We gotta do a super chat. Here we go. For Sheila. Ooh, is it Sheila Daly? Or, oh no, it's
No,
Sheila Cherry. Oh Lord, I done put it on the wrong person. Hold on. Sheila Cherry.
Hey, Marie.
Okay. She said, God is great. You better know it. Yes, he is. I
He
need to
is.
look up some stuff too. I got to get back into my starting doing. She said, where is the money? I got some. She said, just went back out and knocked. Thank you. Whew, Lord. Oh, here we go. Super chat. Here we go.
Super,
Super, super, super chat.
super,
Super, super, super chat. Super
super
chat.
chat. Shake it up. Shake it up. Stir that pot. Stir that pot.
Stump it out. Stump it out. Stump, stump, stump it out. Thank you, Sherry Cherry. Sherry Cherry. Hey, V Honey in the house. Woo, Lord. Dolores, how you doing? She said, hello, family. I hope all is all AA. What does
I
all AA mean?
don't know,
Hey,
man.
Dolores. I love that name, Dolores. That's my auntie's name, Dolores.
Trying to
Dolores.
send us the AA,
What's AA?
Alcoholic Anonymous.
No. AA means something else. Girl, my chest is still hurting a little bit. I'm sorry, you guys. My chest is really still hurting. It is kind of a little hard to breathe, too.
It's still a little
Sorry.
bad
It's
aspirin.
me as well. Oh, AA means as well? Okay.
Oh.
Hope all is well.
All is well.
Hey, Dot Rich, how you doing? We got 39 in the house. We 7 minutes into this live. You guys, I thank you guys for joining us. We picked the title. Let me make sure I come on in the house because I need to especially do the shout out too.
Hey, that Rich.
Let me see. There's Texas I ain't even looked at yet. Oh
Look at
Lord.
TT say stop before entering my house and sanitize. Okay.
Use your fist. Use your fist.
Oh.
Okay, I'm in the house now. When y'all hear that little echo, that means I am in the house. That means I could put little things in there to let you guys know. First of all, I need to make sure everybody gets a chance to know we do have a second channel. If you haven't subscribed, please go over there, subscribe to that channel. We need to get that channel up and moving and motivating so we can have other things other than
Hey, Karen Grant.
what they
Yeah.
allow us to have. We can tear that channel up, but we're not going to tear this channel up. So there's the link. Hit on that link. Go over there, subscribe. Come on back. Let me see how many people do it. We need to get up to. Let me see. Let's see. Let me see. Cause we haven't been shouting out our own channel,
Hey, everybody.
and we
Hi,
we got to get
Mildred.
that channel up and going. We got to, girl. We got to. We got to do it because we can't. You know what they said to Lot and Lot's wife and his kids when they was in that house when them angels came? They said we can't do nothing until you leave. Until you get up out of here. That's what they
Oh,
said. They was gonna
all
tear
right
down
then.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Now you sing happy birthday to Lisa Calhoun. Your
Happy
your
birthday
cousin.
to you.
That's your
Happy
cousin.
birthday, Lisa. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lisa Calhoun.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
We got 580. We need to be having 585 before we get out of here today. Can 5 people go over there, subscribe to that channel? I'll put it back in there. We gonna rock that channel until we get that 5 today. We gotta get that channel moving. 5 people, please go over there, subscribe to that channel. It's our channel. It's not nobody else's channel. Just to let you guys know, it's a channel so when we wanna put things up that we can't do over here, we'll be able to put it up over there. We go live over there and everything, but we can't do that until we hit our 1,000. But we just want 5 over there. 5 for right now. Oh, somebody went over there and took one. They said, you know what? You're not going to get mine. What's the link? She said. We need 5 over there. We going to have to get it. I'm going to put it back up again. Oh, Lord. Oh, it's a commercial on. I'm going to watch this commercial first, you guys. They got a commercial showing on our chat. I'm like, who is this? What is they talking about anyway? Visit advertising.
Onward, upward,
Raise up
onward.
digital submit. Okay, I see you. I'm gonna watch it.
I just kind of had a hard time with this.
Okay, so anyway, if you have not subscribed to our new channel that we're trying to get up and running so that we can get kind of a little jiggy, get a little loose over there. I need you guys. We really need to hit 590 today. It says skip if you want to skip. I'm not going to skip that. I'm not going to skip the ad. I'm going to let the ad run. That's weird. Happy birthday, Lisa. Shoot, you're getting older. Anyway, let me see, you guys. I guess I'm in the live, but I'm watching the thing. Here's the channel right here. You guys see it?
It
There's the channel right there.
it's SP News Nuggets after hour
Yes. You guys see it?
show. SP News Nuggets after hour show.
See? I made it even easier for you guys to see what it is. Let me see, does it work? Yeah, it does. 580. We need 5 more people to go on over there. 555. Not 3. 3 minutes. Anyway, let's talk a little bit, you guys.
I need 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And I look.
And
Look.
SP, I'm going over there to your other page to see if it be back, okay? All right. We're trying to get at least 5 on today. We trying.
Wait, did you bring your mask?
Did I bring my mask? She says, I'm already subscribed. Hey, God's child, how you doing? Yvette C is in the house. Orion is in the house. Orion is in the house. Yes, I brought the
Hey,
mask.
Beth.
I'm trying to come up out of that,
Hey, God's
but it
child.
ain't letting me do it. It's just not letting me do it for some reason. Okay, here we go. I got it. We gonna always announce it. Anyway, you guys, she said, "Where's Rebecca at?" Rebecca said, "Happy birthday, Lisa." Y'all want to see the mask? Let me put the mask on. She said, "We want
That's
that
all.
money." She said, "We want that money."
We want our money. Where is our money? Everybody else got their
Okay, y'all see the mask?
Put your mask on.
She says, "I too am. We want our money. Y'all gonna learn today." Rebecca said, "Put the mask on." SP, put the mask on. We gonna learn today. Messing with my
Look
money.
there. Look. And see, the mask supposed to be over your mouth. Not under your chin.
Girl, it wasn't over their mouth.
They
Shoot, they
want
were
their
speaking
money.
on their money.
They
Okay.
want their money, and they want to be heard.
Yes. Girl, that IRS website broke down. Oh, and you know what? And hey best friend, how you doing? I see Beverly Jackson's in the house. God's
Hey,
child, how you
Beverly.
doing?
All the IRS website ain't up no more.
She said, "Big girl, are you still coming here to Birmingham, Alabama, or are you going to wait?"
Girl, I'm gonna wait. I'm not coming down there. The way y'all killing people and stuff.
She said, "No update." V Honey says, "No update." Now, I'm gonna share with you guys. Oh, I got it on my other phone. Doggone it! I need to put some stuff up. I was gonna put some. Hey, Mama B, I need to put some stuff up because there's a phone number. You guys, I've been doing. I'm looking for my money.
I want my money.
I'm looking for my money.
I'm gonna have to call the president and ask him where my money, because everybody else got their money. Even the deceased got their money.
Yeah, even the deceased got their money. Beverly Jackson
Yeah.
says, "How do I do a super chat?" Right in your right hand corner, there should be a little dollar
Dollar
sign
sign.
in your right hand corner. If you hit on the dollar sign, you got to hit on the dollar sign, and then you can pick if you want a super sticker or you just want to highlight a message in a super chat. Then you click on that. Loving Mama say, "I want my money too." Y'all, I'm going to give y'all this 1-800 number. I'm going to make a video, and you pick whatever one you want, Beverly. And it's got a 1-800 number that you can person personally so that they can find out what's going on with your money. TT says, "I want my money. I need mine. I need it now." We're going to be
That's
like that.
right.
What's that guy that has that one commercial that be on? And he says, "I want my money and I want it now."
JF Jim Wentworth or something like that.
JJ Whitworth.
Something like that.
He said he want his money. He want it now. I'm going to be just like him. J. Win Whitworth when we need that cash now.
They should have gave all the poor people their money first, and then gave the other people their money.
She said, "Trying to
'Cause
do a super chat and it's asking me for a password. You is crazy." Okay, I
I'm
did
not,
that, but it keep
I'm
asking
not
for
rich
my
at all.
password.
But yes,
Okay,
I
I'm
have
going
a
to try it
business
again.
thing.
What? You must got a
I claim.
password on your PayPal. Do you guys got PayPal? You gotta have PayPal.
Is that PayPal right there?
Well, super chat is through PayPal. It goes through my PayPal. Correction, YouTube is crazy. Nah, you don't. It shouldn't be asking you for your password.
Hey, how you doing?
Yes, Sonya. That's what we saying. The deceased already got their money, and we ain't even got ours. Sharon Simpson said, "It's my money, and I want it now." Beverly Jackson says, "Oh, I forgot that password." Uh, well, go back into
Oh, you bet you better call the IRS and see where your check is.
your PayPal and reset your password.
Look at him.
That's what you do. Yes, it does. What Sheila Cherry says, yes, it does. Hey, Candace, how you doing? I miss you, baby girl. Where you been? 63 in the house, 50 thumbs up. SP, read my comment. Marie Anderson says, read her comment. She
Girl,
says the
Miss
Google
BB say,
password. Oh, the Google password. What is your Google password? Put your Google password in there.
Miss BB say it's been some killers down there in Killingham, Alabama.
She said, "I moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma." All right. You did do what you said you was gonna do. But we still family, so why you not why we ain't been seeing you? What's going on? Why you ain't called me? SP, you skipped my message. Yvette C says, Big girl, I haven't got mine. I filed taxes last year and they gave me a Walmart card and it's supposed to got deposit on 15. It's saying it did, but it's not showing up nowhere. I'm going to give you guys this 1-800 number. It's on this phone, so I do all my business on this phone that we're on because it's a better phone. And you will be able to call them and speak to them personally. I don't know if I can find that number on here. Let me see if I can find it on here. I can give it to you right now. Big girl, go ahead and talk to the people.
I don't talk to people.
Yeah, while I look for this.
Well, I don't want to talk about no money.
Hold on. Here it is right here.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about no money.
I wasn't talk about no money.
You don't want to talk about no money?
No, you said, big girl, go ahead and talk to the people. I said, I wasn't talk about no money.
Girl.
I was talk about cupcakes.
Oh, Lord.
Have y'all heard anything about cupcakes?
Here's the number right here.
Look at that. Here she goes.
Yeah, I got the number right here. I got the number right here. Everybody got a pencil? Put a 1 in the chat so you can write this number down.
Lord have mercy. Here we go with ones in
Girl,
the chat.
we worried about our monies.
Just give me the number. You know I need my money.
I have to work at 5 o'clock. Okay. Big girl said 11111. You talking about you want to talk about cupcake? Okay. Sheila Cherry, we waiting on you. She got a 0 in the chat. Baby Cupcake.
She probably already got hers.
Yeah, it's getting close to her birthday, you guys. Okay. We waiting on Sheila Cherry. She got a 0 in the chat. That means she ain't ready. Mama B. Anybody that need their money, they want to talk to a person about their... No, I don't. Laughing out loud. Okay.
You don't want to talk about your money, Sheila?
She said, what's the number, please? She says, no, I don't. The number is 1... Hold on. Sheila got 0. She said no money. Oh, okay. The number is 1-800-823... hold on. 1-800-829... No, hold on, big girl. 1-800-829-1040. You remember you got to file a 1040, so remember the last 4 digits is 1040. So it's 1-800-829-1040.
Boy, is this automated machine gonna make y'all mad?
Okay, you guys, I'm going to be calling them Monday. Thank you, Sonia Watts. She put it in the chat. 1-800-829-1040. And they should be able to tell you, as long as you know your social security number and your last... Hold on, big girl. The last, your resident, your address. They're not answering on no Saturday or Sunday, Yvette. They're not answering on Saturday and Sunday. That says that they will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. local time.
I had to call them.
She said that number is only going to give you refund info only. No, it's not going to give you only refund only because remember, Mom for Babe, if they can't get you to the right person, you're going to be talking to a particular person and tell them that you want to talk to someone about your stimulus check and you trying to find out what information they need and you need to talk to somebody.
Yeah, and they'll reroute you.
And she ended up having to talk to 7 people.
Yeah, they'll reroute you.
7 people. You got to know how to talk to the people. Is that the IRS number? Yes, it is. I called all week and they said nobody is in office. Did they put you, she said, I called them all week. Then she said, I called all week and they said nobody is in office. I believe. I want to know if I call them right now. I know what it's going to say, but let me see. Let me call it right now, you guys. I know what they're going to say because it's Saturday. All right, Candace, you have a good one. Love you.
Welcome to the Internal Revenue Service. At this time, we are unable to provide live assistance due to reduced staff levels. You may continue to use our self-service tools or visit the IRS website at www.irs.gov for the latest information. Please beware of coronavirus-related scams. There is no sign-up requirement for payments, nor will the IRS contact you for bank information. All updates on coronavirus aid and payments will be posted to irs.gov. We apologize for the inconvenience. Bienvenido al Servicio de Impuestos Internos. En estos momentos, no podemos proporcionar asistencia en vivo debido a una reducción de personal. Usted puede continuar utilizando
She
nuestras
said
herramientas de
that they don't have
autoservicio
enough
o
staff.
visitar el sitio web de la IRS en www.irs.gov/español para obtener la información más reciente. Por favor, tenga cuidado con las estafas
Por favor.
relacionadas con el coronavirus. No hay un requisito de registrarse para recibir los pagos, ni el IRS se comunicará con usted para pedirle su información bancaria. Todas las actualizaciones sobre la ayuda y pagos por el coronavirus se publicarán en irs.gov/español. Nos disculpamos por las inconveniencias. Welcome to the Internal Revenue Service. You can also visit us at www.irs.gov. To continue in English, press 1. Para continuar en español, oprima 2. If you are calling with questions regarding economic impact payments, otherwise known as stimulus payments, please visit www.irs.gov for the latest information. Our office is currently closed. We have only automated touch tone services available at this time, or you can visit the IRS internet site at www.irs.gov. Our normal business hours are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, except for federal holidays. If you are filing your return electronically and need to order a tax transcript to obtain your prior year AGI, press 1. For questions about your refund, or to check the status of your Form 1040X amended tax return, press 2. For all other automated services, press 3. To hear general pre-recorded information and please wait.
I want to see what they say. I'm going through the steps.
To access your account information, please enter the Social Security number or employer identification for which you are calling. If you entered a Social Security number, press 1 now. If you entered the Social Security number you entered.
Big girl. Big girl. See, big girl. Anyway, you guys, you are still being processed. Yes. Um, it got to the point where I entered my social security number, but it was gonna say my social security number out loud, and I couldn't put that out there. Even with big girl on the phone, I could have muted it, but she was on the phone, so no, we don't do that one. So anyway, she did say that hey Tasha, how you doing? Hey Miss BB, how you doing? Elvira is in the house. Hey Tina, how you doing? I called them all week and they not answer phone. I'm gonna have to call back Moms for Babes and find out what she did, because Moms for Babes got in touch and she spoke to 7 people. So you gotta know what you gotta put down. Uh-oh. Hey,
For
we
SP.
we got 2 people on the phone. What's going on?
Nothing is going on right. I don't know how long you been live because I just got off work. But honey, something just popped up through my phone. Did you read that bill they trying to pass?
No, what is it?
Baby, let me read it to you. Let me put it back up right now.
Oh, okay. Somebody
Hold on.
said read their comment, and I'm looking for Kathy's comment. I don't see your comment, Kathy.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me tell you what it says. Um, okay. History. Okay.
I don't see your comment, Kathy. You have to put it back in there. Hey, Winston, how's it going? Go ahead.
It said propose. It said $2,000 monthly
Mm,
stimulus checks and canceled rent and mortgage payments for 1 year.
yeah, that's the
And
fourth stimulus bill that they're trying. It.
yeah, that's why I was calling to ask you. Have you heard about it? And
Mm-hmm.
it's for 16 and over.
Mm-hmm. I heard that.
I sure do hope they pass it, baby.
Well, I hope they pass it, but do you know what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen if they pass that bill?
But
Well, if everybody gets that kind of money, a lot of things in this world, the price of things is going to go down because everybody's going to be in competition of trying to get that money. So,
right,
you just like gas right now is going down because a lot of people's not using it. Well, when you have a lot of money out, and just like when Christmas, everything goes on sale because everybody
right,
got, they save their money. Christmas coming, so that's when you get some really good sales come Christmas time. So,
right.
um, it's gonna be a good thing, but um, I tell you what, uh, a rich man told me this a long time ago. I asked him for a raise, and he was from Australia. And she said the second stimulus, we can't even get the first one. Right, V honey. He said, I asked him for a raise, and he said, no, he wasn't going to give me a raise. And I said, why? And he says, do you not know, SP? If I give you a raise, I'm going to end up with your money back again anyway. And I said, what do you mean by that? He says, because you, he said, you and your people, you guys are conditioned to spend your money foolishly. He says, I'm like, what do you mean? He says, when Christmas comes, you go out, no matter what, you may not even pay your rent or pay your car payment or something, but you go buy $1,000 worth of toys for your kid, and then you have to try to get back on track all year long.
And that is true.
And that's true. And he says, when you could have bought a box or went and got a free box, and that kid would have played with that box and played with the box and played with the box and played with the box, and you could have stayed on your bills. He says, not only that, you're renting, you're not buying a house. So the money's coming back to me anyway. And then every time when you buy a car, that's the foolish thing to do, when you should keep the car you have and put your money. Is That's why he says it's cheaper to keep her. And he did not give me a raise. And you know what? And then I was like, he don't know what he talking about. He could have just gave me a 25 cents raise. Da, 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 da. But as I got older, I understand what he's saying, and it's true. We don't
It
take our
is.
money and invest it in business. We don't take our money and keep that quarter and add it to the dollar and wait till it become, $90,000 and then go buy a house. We spend it, and then we hope and always pray for a house or somebody's going to give us something or we're going to win the
Right.
lottery. So when they're giving us all this money, they know what we're going to do. We're going to take the money and we're going to go shopping
And give it back home.
and give it right back to them. That way the economy keep running. And then then RP, which I'm not going to say his name, you know, knows that the money is back in the economy, and you know the money that was set up in the government that we already saved is back where the people who got the business, because guess what, remember Obama made that everybody had to have their health insurance, so we're spending
Right.
$500 a month for health insurance whether we go to the hospital or not. But guess
Right.
what, a lot of people got sick, didn't know they were going to get sick, they went to the hospital, and the insurance company got paid.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I don't
I
think
do know
people
what you're
listening
saying.
to that.
And you know what you said that rich man told you. My my dad is well off, and my mom calls him cheap and stingy, but he's not. He's conservative,
Yeah.
and he lives in a $500,000 house.
Mhm.
So you know what I mean. He's very conservative, and he grew up in Kingston Project, right here in Birmingham. But if you meet him, when he left and went to the military, he never came back. And that was the best thing he could have ever done because he's very successful.
Right.
He really is.
Right.
And the same thing that white man said to you would be the same thing my dad was saying. He's black.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it to me, it's not a color thing. It's what people with money, rich people with money know. You know that's just their knowledge of that because they have money.
Mhm.
And you know, so and I mean you just I mean I'm like right here with my mouth wide open because that is so true.
Right.
It is so true.
You're right. So somebody said, let me see. Sonia Watts says, "What about landlord? They don't have a solution when they make the proposal. It just sounds good. They they how they make people depend on them while they eventually control." Exactly.
Yeah, but I rent from a private owner. If they did do that, I don't think she'll give a what Big Mama say, dang on.
Yeah.
What they talking about, she still gonna want her money.
Right.
Because when I got my stimulus check, I paid her.
Exactly.
Yeah, I paid her.
Yeah. I didn't even check to see if I got.
Did you read that article I sent you
Mm.
about the website?
Mhm.
Did you try it?
Yeah.
And what happened?
Nothing happened.
It wouldn't let you do anything?
Mm-mm.
That's crazy. So did you do your own taxes or you someone that did them for you?
Someone did them for me, but they came directly to me. You know what I'm saying? Like they just prepared them. It was a
Yeah.
city. I go to the city and let them do my taxes.
Okay.
So it wasn't like I don't never get money back. No year. I just don't. I pay.
Yeah, 'cause you make too much.
Yeah, I pay
Yeah.
in, so they may not have no bank information on mine because I pay every year.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling you that's what their website was for
Yeah.
you to go in and put it in there.
Sharon says mine will be mailed out to me. I hope so.
Yeah, it will, but it's gonna take a long time though.
I don't mind.
They say it will be mailed to you. Um, I think I heard someone say you'll probably what's this April?
May, the end of May.
Yeah, like the end of May. Cause when you get a check directly, your taxes mailed out to you, it
Yeah.
takes 6 weeks.
Hey,
So
Smelly. Smelly done came in here and dropped a nugget. Sonya Watt said, they saying they look how many people have died listening to them. You can't keep giving to people. You keep your pride when you earn it. The word says if you don't work, you don't eat, period.
right.
Smelly Love
Hey,
says super, super, super chat. Super, super, super chat. Super chat. Shake, shake, shake it up.
shake
Shake,
it up.
shake, shake it up.
Shake it up. Stir
Stir,
that pot.
stir
Stir
the
that
pot.
pot.
Stir, stir, stir the pot. Stir.
That
What?
better not be a big girl on that phone.
That is big girl on the phone. Stump,
And
stump,
she ain't
stump it
speak
out.
to me.
Stump, stump, stump it out. Stump it out. Stump it out. Yeah, big girl. Uh, Kaka is on the phone. Kiki Kaka. How do you pronounce that? Kiki or Kaka?
You gonna call me what you wanna call me.
Girl,
Y'all
I be
is
tearing up some names, don't I?
yeah. You can especially Raquel. I said, oh Lord have
I said,
mercy.
Lord help me. Lord help me. I be tearing up everybody's name. They be like,
Yeah.
please stop. Don't even try it no more.
Yeah. Hey big girl. Hey Ty. Big girl, you still haven't got yours either? No.
Thank you, Smelly Love Collins.
And you went direct deposit. Yep.
Thank
That's a
everybody
bunch
for the
of
dance. Thank you,
that's
Miss
a bunch of
Thomas.
food.
Um, you guys know I used to do the prayer list at church all the time, and I could never say nobody's name because, here's the thing, black people, and I'm just being honest with you. We dang, my phone is going dead. I didn't even know it. But black people, we spell it 50 different ways, and then we want to get mad at somebody. Our kids can't even spell the name until they 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at all
I
the
know.
names in the room. Yep, okay. You try to say everybody's name.
I
Okay.
was mad at my mama for my name. I had a hard time.
You know?
Kindergarten.
And people get mad at me too. They be like, that ain't my niece's. I did my daughter and my son. I gave them some names. And trust and believe, people say their names wrong. I don't care. Whoever they meet, they say their names wrong. And then we want to sit back. We know what we did when we was having them kids in the 90s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the 90 baby. Okay.
Sherry said, like you called me Sheila. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sherry. I see what I see sometimes. Y'all just don't know.
And y'all know she was glasses. Forgive her. Her name is Sheila.
No, Sherry Manning. Sherry Manning said I called her Sheila. I be calling people all kind of stuff. But see, family know. Family know who I'm talking about though. Y'all don't, hey. TT said, read my message. Everybody be like, read my message. Okay, TT, I'm gonna read your message. You said, hey, Miss Thomas, beautiful lady. Is that the message? Then she says, you are so welcome, Smiley. Where's your message? Kiki, hi, beautiful. Okay, you talking to everybody else. Thank you, Smile.
Who is the devil?
SP, I just love your glasses.
Oh
It makes you
no.
look very important person.
Oh no. The devil keeps what is current the what? The devil? Get out of here.
What?
We don't want the devil in here.
Who put the devil in here? Who put the
Y'all
devil
didn't
in
see
here?
the devil in him? No. There you go, right there.
What are you talking about, big girl?
Right after TT say, if you read my message, see the devil.
Oh. But he says COVID-19 is curbing the human population. Mm. Oh, okay.
Actually, I don't know what the topic is. I just
I got it out.
I got off and called you, but what you want to talk about, Ty?
Miss Thomas says, let
It's
him or her
with me.
stay. They can get saved. Girl,
Girl, we was in the saving business yesterday.
uh,
I want to fight today.
I don't play with people that wants to play with that. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, no,
We was
no.
in the saving business yesterday.
They'll hurt you.
We like fight. Why is everything hot in here?
She said, and I understand what she said. She said, let them stay. Miss Thomas, I wanted them to stay, but ooh wee girl. I don't need them to jump on over here in my house. No, 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 no. I'll be crying and
Right.
hollering, and
Yeah, we
everybody be
don't need him
wondering
to
what's
come up
going
in
on.
here.
You dealing with a spirit you don't know, girl. I'm not scared of people playing around with it, but I don't even want to play with them. I don't even want to play with them. See,
And I definitely don't want the devil up in here.
yeah, because see, and people be like, they think it's funny and cute, but you know what? They got something on them that even want to even play
Yes,
around with
they
that.
do.
No, no, no. I don't
Don't
play
want to play
around.
with that.
Mm-mm. You be wondering why your kids is acting funny and strange and doing stuff, and your husband ain't coming home, and shooting you feeling some kind of way because you sitting there holding a conversation with somebody that's
While your
sitting.
whole house done went up in turmoil.
Yeah,
All right. Wendy. Oh, no, honey. No,
they
honey.
gonna have
I
to
don't
get
play with
saved by
spirits either,
somebody
baby.
that's stronger than me.
Now, we may be some prayer warriors over here, but let that one go on. We gonna let that one pass.
Yeah, yeah. We got to get our house
God.
together before we can start trying to help and serve, because sometimes I feel like we're still divided. You guys understand what I'm saying? And then you got some people in here that is swaying on that fence, and they don't need to be hearing what that person got to talk about. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh,
The
at
numbers can go
all.
down all it want. I don't care. They got to flee. They got to get up out of here. You remember when them three boys was sitting there talking about they come in the name of Jesus Christ, and then they was like, they said, they said, what them spirits say? They said, we know Peter and Jesus, but who are you? You sitting there playing around.
Nah.
Them people had to run out the house with no clothes on. Girl, I ain't playing around with that. No, no, no. Not today. Because right now, with all the stuff going on, you don't know if that person's got like I said, you don't
Yeah.
do that.
But
You got a lot of
I had wanted to ask. Go ahead.
like no, only thing I was saying is, girl, I don't mess around with them people that's doing that stuff. No, 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 no. I'm not scared of them, but they got to get out of here. You know
Yeah,
what
they
I'm
gotta be
saying?
with
And
one.
I could pray from a
Don't play with
distance.
spirit. Yeah.
She said, Miss Thomas says,
But
go ahead.
when you had made a live and you was like this for all the people that's COVID, I didn't know what that was. So I went and looked it up on Google. And I just wanted to ask you a couple questions like, I had never heard of it before. You mentioned it in the live or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I I just wanted to know, like, it's very interesting, and
Mm-hmm.
okay, can you like explain more to me what it is?
I can tell you exactly what it is. It's really simple.
Okay,
It's
okay,
Kojic is Church of God in Christ. Um,
right,
and it's the biggest denomination in the world. And they have certain kind of offices. You have your ministers, you have your pastors, you have your elders, you have your deacons, you have your bishops, and then your bishops is almost like it's organized, and they don't
right,
just teach what they want to teach. The bishop goes down, I mean, tells the all the churches that's underneath the Kojic to teach certain lessons, and then and then the pastors teach it and the elders teach it, and so it can be on one accord. That's what it is. So when I say Kojic, I meant Church of God in Christ, people that's under that Church of God in Christ denomination. That's all.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I figured that when I went and looked it up, but another thing, like,
Oh, we had got a super chat. Hold on. Girl, we got a super chat. Hold on. We got a. Okay, God's
okay,
child said she went back and set her password up so she can give. So we got to respect that. We got to respect that. Hold on, because I want to hear what you got to say. Even if I got to go downstairs and put this phone on the charger, girl, I'm gonna make sure it gets done. Super chat. Super chat.
super chat, shake it up, shake it up, stir that pot, stir that pot,
Stump it
stomp
out.
it out,
Stump it
stomp it
out.
out, stomp it
Stump
out.
it out. I'm sorry, you guys. Go ahead. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead.
And I just wanted to know, like, I guess I don't know how to ask the question, but like, how was it introduced to you, or how long have you been Kojic or whatever?
How long have I been Kojic?
Uh huh.
I started at 5 years old in a Kojic church. 5 years old. And
Oh,
the sad thing about
okay.
it was I got kicked out at 5 because I didn't have that's when it was real strict back then. You have to wear dresses. All the
Mhm.
women have to wear dresses, right? Back then.
Right.
And I didn't have but one dress. And I went to Bible study on a Wednesday, and I got kicked out the church and was told not to come back until I was wearing the dress. I felt like I supposed to be hearing, like I said, I love Bible story. I love the Lord. I love the stories, and it just resonated with me. I wanted to be there. A girlfriend of mine brought me into the church, and it was my home. I loved
Right.
everything I heard about the Lord Jesus. So it hurt me when they kicked me out the church because I didn't have the adequate clothing. No, you know, woman come to me or my mom and say, "Let me get your little girl something," or "Here's a hand-me-down," or "Let's go to a thrift store." They just basically said, "Don't come back unless you got a dress." Well, I'm not gonna go to my mom and talk about, we mama, the money that we need right now. Don't worry about it. Just go get me a dress so I can go to church. I was the only one in the church, so
Right.
I started going to Kojic Church when I was 5. Now, but
Okay.
I'm Baptist, so I went to a Baptist church, and it was First Baptist.
Mhm.
And then here's the thing: um, as I got older, I stayed with the stories, reading them for myself and stuff, and learning. I left the
Right.
church. I left the church when I was like 13, 14, because of the incident happened to me when I told you that the guy tried
Mhm.
to kidnap me in
Met
his
you in the
car,
car. Right.
and he broke my jaw and my teeth.
Right.
I left the church then because uh, I had to, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed for, my mouth and my jaw was wired up for a year. I had to drink out of a straw. So I didn't want people to see me, and I left town and went and stayed with my aunt. Um, I had already stayed with my aunt, but in the summertime I usually come down and stay with my mom. But I didn't even want to stay here for that, so I went back to Kansas City, stay with my aunt. So I went down church down there. But when I came back, my aunt introduced me to go back to church. I went back to church. I was in a relationship, not married to a man, and
Mhm.
staying with him for 10 years
Okay.
because my
That's
mama
the
didn't
man
want
you
me to
told us
come home.
about.
For 10
Right.
years, my mother didn't want me to come home. You follow me?
Yes, ma'am.
And the church was a Baptist church, and it was not Kojic, but they led me back to Christ again
Okay.
while I was pregnant with my
Okay.
daughter 27,
Okay.
29 years ago. And I got baptized again, and I love them because I went on my own. I knew what I was getting into, and I
Mhm.
love it wasn't the words that they were teaching and preaching, it was the songs that made me keep praying to God. I know that I'm living wrong, but I don't, what am I gonna do? This is the only man I know. My mama don't want me. My mama don't want me. I don't want to be in nobody's system. So what am I gonna do?
Mhm.
And
Right.
they if I hadn't heard them say in church that shacking was wrong, I wouldn't have known I was wrong. Because in my life, this is all I have. Is this man making sure I have a roof over my head, even though he was treating me bad. So
Right.
so then, like I said, I went being pregnant with my daughter. I went and gave my life back to Christ again 29 years ago.
Mhm.
Pregnant, got dipped down in that water, girl. And when I came
Pregnant.
up, I didn't know I had changed. But you know what? About 2 weeks later, I walked away from that relationship. House, dog, and everything. And, and I
Amen.
don't know how I did it. Because you know what I prayed to God? You know what I prayed to Him? I know this is the only man I know. I don't know nothing else. And I'm scared. How am I
Mhm.
going to do it? People were saying you doing it already. I can't even understand what you're saying. This is the
Mhm.
only man I know. And I've got a baby in me, and he tried to choke me. And I know for a fact he was trying to kill the baby. And girl, I went for the
Mm.
gun to kill him. I'm telling you the truth.
Mm. Mm.
And I
Mm.
knew then I got to go because I will kill you. He had moved the gun
Right.
out of the closet, and I ran, and he's looking at me, and I'm in there looking through the shoebox. Where's this gun? Because I'm gonna kill you because what you're trying to do, he already got kids by other women. And see, you
Mm.
just don't want this kid because you're thinking about some child support. Messing around with
Right.
them men out there in the streets. He had choked me so bad I done passed out. But when I got up, he was still
That
over
happened
me,
to
and
me
I
too.
kicked him through a glass window, and I went to go get the gun. And girl, I couldn't find that gun, and he just broke down and cried. He said, "Baby, this man, he used to pimp women, do all the drugs, sell the drugs, and everything.
Mhm.
He run the street. He wasn't thinking about working no job. And yeah, he would put his hands on me. I would never hit him back,
Mhm.
touch him. And you know what?
Mhm.
I walked away that day. I told him I was crying. I was crying and everything. He went and made me some bath water, put me in the bath water and stuff, and then said, "Give me some wine or something." And he was like, I said, "I'm gonna leave you." He said, "You ain't leaving me. You ain't going nowhere." And you know what? I said, "Yes, I am." And he went to work the next day. And you know what? I never did come home. I didn't take nothing but a bag of clothes. And I left.
He didn't come looking for you?
Girl, you know what? I left town. I went back home. See, I was born in
Oh,
Denver.
okay.
I was born in Denver.
Mm.
That's what people don't understand. I was born on an Indian reservation and I went home. When I said I went home, I went to my people. And they put yes, they put me up. And I told them what was going on. I told them, see, even though I'm Blackfoot, my family's Blackfoot, I went back to the Arapahoe, Denver, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
I stayed there for 1 month and came back, and he was already booked in jail. He was booked in
Is he
jail.
still living, SP?
Yeah, he's a minister now.
Get out of here.
No, he's a minister, girl. He's a minister. Yes,
Do
he is.
y'all conversate?
Um, you know, he came to me and he hold on. Let me get this charger real quick. Because my
Okay.
phone gonna go dead if I don't.
I want to talk about
I might
cupcakes
have
so
to sit
bad.
somewhere else, but I like the lighting over here.
We don't know nothing else about cupcake right now. Something going on. It's just real quiet.
Okay, hold on. I gotta put this on the charger and I gotta sit somewhere else. Okay. I'ma sit on this side of the house. Okay, it's okay. Anyway, so we do like if I need something, he is there. He's there for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But he came to me one time and he was like, he said, he told my daughter, he told my daughter, he told me, this is what he said. If we're not together, he didn't want to have nothing to do with this baby. So I raised my daughter by myself. And she turned 16 or something. He came to me and he had a woman and everything. I got married. And he was so angry when I got married, he got married. Now this man, I'm not gonna say he don't love me. He do. I don't wish nothing bad on him. It's just I can't do that. I can't do that kind. I don't.
Yeah.
When I say he would put his hands on me, he would. You know what I'm saying? He was getting
I know what you're saying because I I married a demon. I don't know no other way to explain it. I have third degree burns on my beautiful black skin, on my left arm that I got from him because his first time putting his hands on me, and I think I was 34 years, 33, 34. Nobody never put their hands on me because they know the men in my family is crazy. But at
right.
this time, my brother was in prison, and he he just jumped on me for no reason, and I was getting ready to cook some tilapia for us,
Right.
and he held me down and he was choking me, and I was passing out. And I wake up and I pass out and I wake up and the house was smoking. And he told me, he said, B, now get up and go turn that grease off. So I'm looking like, what in the world is going on? But he was on some kind of drugs that I didn't know he was on that made him flip out. And when he came charging for me when I was in the kitchen,
Mhm.
the tiny grease off, I don't use a small frying pan. I deep fry my fish. I pour all that grease on his butt. And some of it jumped back on me, but he was burnt from head to toe.
Woo.
Okay. And then the hospital had to scrape his clothes off of him because I couldn't believe nobody hit me. You know, like I watched my mom in an abusive relationship for 6 years, and that's something that I said that I would never take my kids through. But he was sneaky. He would wait till the kids wasn't there because my son
Yeah.
that you guys talked to the other day, the 18-year-old
Yeah.
SP, he bigger than me and
And
three other people put together, and I don't mean fat. He's solid.
right.
Yeah, and he
Right.
don't play the radio about his mama.
Exactly.
And so that girl say he don't even play the radio about it. He don't play the radio about his mama. So even if I did, I don't want. We're still married, and as soon as I get the some help, I'm divorcing him. But even if I did want him, which I don't. He couldn't step foot in my house with my son to kill him. He couldn't. Girl, no, don't do that.
Right.
Yeah, I really mean that. He would kill him. I gave him money to go buy a car, and he went and got his pistol license and bought a gun.
Right.
So he couldn't come back in my house ever again. But this is the last thing he did to me, and that I stayed with him 4 years. This the last thing he did to me, and I got the hell on. We was living in an apartment, and it was like a townhouse front door and back door. And he had this problem where he wanna beat you and hold you hostage too. And so every time I try to run out this door for help, he'll hit me or choke me. Go to the other door, he'll hit me and choke me. And like you, I never hit him back because I felt like you don't hit someone that you love. You know, so I didn't want to fight him. And anyway, he was on top of me with all his weight like on me, and you know that's heavy for a man to put all that weight on you, and he was choking me, and my eyes started rolling in the back of my head, and I didn't remember nothing else. All I remember was when I did open my eyes, he said, "B, get up," and he was still jumping on me, and so. I was scared. I was afraid of him, and my kids was at my mom's house. So he went to apologizing and stuff like that, and he told me, he said, "I'm surprised your rib cage not broke." And I said, "What you mean by that?" He said, "When you was out, I thought you was faking." And he said, I went to shaking you. And you wouldn't move, and he said, "I thought you was faking." He said, "So with my shoes on," he said, "I kicked you so hard, like I was kicking a football over a field goal." And he said, when he kicked me in my chest like that, he said, I did this.
Oh my.
So you killed me. I you caught your last breath. No, he when he kicked me right there. That I guess gave me, you know, started my heart back to beat.
Oh
I
my.
was dead.
Oh my. Oh
I was
my.
dead.
Oh
And
Lord.
if he had not kicked me like that, I would have been dead.
Oh my. I know.
I left him Christmas Eve 2018, and I have not looked back.
Exactly. Mm. Mm. I don't know how we.
Because
I don't know how we got on that subject. Everybody's in the house. They done, girl. They donating and everything. And you know, I know we all done. Somebody said we all done been with a fool or two.
yes, we have, baby, but I got some brothers and they drug mine. They didn't play with him for.
Well, you know,
Let me tell you something. When you could tell that whatever drugs he on, he don't care. It make him not care. We was getting ready to go to one of my all the way. He'll go all the way. twins' birthday party. My twin cousin's birthday party, and we was dressed alike because they got shirts made. Me and him had the same shirt, same pants, but not the same shoes. But we were the same size. He got mad because he said, let's switch shoes. And I was like, no. So he took my head and just started ramming my head against the wall.
Girl.
And I'm like, he got to be crazy. My cousin, the cousin's party, they live like 3 minutes away from me in the car. I flew down there, the whole party came back. And this fool standing up there, still standing on my steps. My cousin went up there and my brother went up there and whammed them, man. My brother was shooting at me. He went shooting in the air. He was shooting to kill him.
Girl, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Um, all the brothers I got, he kept on telling me, go get your brothers or go get your brother. But you know, I don't want him to get dead or go, my brothers to kill him. And I don't want him to kill my brothers because I won't walk out this door.
Right.
I don't want to get my family members hurt. And it's not that my brothers are punks or anything, but I don't want none of them to go to jail. I don't want them to get hurt. And you know how sometimes women we say we gone and then we back tomorrow. I didn't know if I was gonna be back tomorrow or not.
It hurt my brother to one of my brothers to the core.
Hold on.
When he seen that nigga up in that house with me.
Right.
After they had got the fight, he said, you back with him again?
Again. After he done.
Yes.
Yes.
After they done got the fight.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not ever getting back in your space.
In your stuff again.
Like, right.
Yeah, because
like, oh.
Right, because we be like,
but I had other brothers that would do that, still whoop that nigga. But nigga, don't think you gonna get off scot free. Cause this one here say he not gonna get in my mess no more. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Let me give these two people a shout out real quick because they don't, girl, they understanding what you talking about. We on a good topic too. I don't know how we got there, but we got there.
But we got there.
Yes, we got there. We gonna stay on it too. We gonna stay on it. God is good. Sonia Watts.
All the time.
She say, stump it out. Come on, you guys. Put those emojis in the house. Sonia Watts donated to the channel. We got super chat. Super chat. Super chat.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Stir the pot. Stir the pot.
Stir the pot.
Stump it out. Stump it out. Stump it out. There's reasons why that super chat goes a long way, girl, don't it?
Don't it?
We got Miss Thomas. She says, SP, this is a topic that many can't share with anyone. Thank you for opening a platform for survivors of abuse to speak freely and judge free. May God continue to bless all your endeavors. Come on, you guys, let's give her a super chat because that's a mouthful. She preached it today because this is what this channel is about. You guys can come on here, not be scared to share something, not be afraid to be judged, be corrected, or helped, or just have an opinion about something and go back and it helps other and it helps other people because there's people that's right now in a situation like this. And they're on here and they may not be saying nothing, but they're on here and they're listening. They're going, dang, how do I get out of this situation? Well, sometimes you just got to walk away. I know it's scary.
It's not worth your life. Let me explain, tell you what else was going on. Okay, let us do this one more. Oh, okay. Just one more.
Okay, we got Miss Thomas. Super chat. Super chat. Super chat.
Shake it up. Shake it up. Stir that pot. Stir that pot.
Stump it out. Stump it out.
Stump it out.
Exactly.
Stumping it out.
Yeah, we gotta give thanks to the people
So
that.
y'all got a little arthritis going on in the feet today now.
Percolate said, "Oh my God, I know. We done got on this topic, And
Yeah.
I think she asked me about how did I come into the Kojic church. And the funny thing about it
Yeah.
was I didn't never consider myself Kojic. I consider myself
Right.
Baptist because I didn't know nothing about Kojic stuff when I was young. I just know I was Baptist.
Right.
But
Right.
my husband is from the Kojic church. So once I married him, I had to go into what their understanding is. And I'm in agreement with it to a certain degree.
Is that how you met him?
Is that how I met him? No, 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 no.
No. Oh. Oh, okay.
No, no, girl. That ain't how I met him. I met him on my own. Girl, please. I met him on my
You know
own.
I can't see you because I'm talking on my phone to you,
Girl,
but
I met him
I can
on
see that
my
look
own.
on your face.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I wasn't even looking for nobody. And we just hit it off because we talked about Christ so much and the love, and when people say something to me, I just tell them, I know because the Lord done told me this. And then we got to talking, and then I started sharing some things with him, some spiritual things with him. And then we just started, and then he kept asking me to go out with him. And I
Yeah.
said, no, 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 no. Finally, I said, yes, on September the 11th, I'll go out with you. And he said, why'd you pick that day?
Yeah.
And while we were out at the thing, I met him at a comedy club because,
Oh.
and then he said, why'd you pick this day? He brought me flowers and everything. I said, because I want to be alone on my mama's, this is the day my mom passed away. And he
Right.
said, it's my birthday.
Oh my God.
And they were laughing at the comedy club because they was like, man, you must really dig this woman because it's your birthday and you bringing her flowers. And then after that, he kept
I
on begging for me to go out with him again, and I didn't want to, because he, for some reason, he was a more upstanding type of person than I normally have dated. I dated street men a lot, and I just kept saying no until one day he called me after church. Cause I would call him and he said, "You anytime you call me, nobody's gonna answer the phone but me. You can call, you can come over to my house, you can come see my house and everything." I went and seen that he had a nice home. I knew that he had, he was a person that could provide for me if I needed, not for me to provide for him. He had a good job
Mhm.
and everything, but I didn't know anything else of him. I didn't know he was a pastor. I didn't know none of that. But then one
So
day,
you a first lady?
well, anytime that you married to a minister, you are a first lady. But we
First
have
lady.
we
Yeah.
have many ministers. A lot of people like you first lady. Well, all first ladies sits in the front. All pastor
Right.
wives sit in the front. But that doesn't mean that I am the only pastor's wife.
First lady.
We have we have a big church. We can have we our church is big just like TD Jake's church. So
Right.
you don't have one minister. You don't have one pastor. We have like
No.
12 to 13. And here's the thing. They preach at certain times. They have certain ministries. One could be over the men, one could be over prison, one could be over the women, one could be over whatever. Visiting people at the hospital, ministering people in the hospital, things of that nature. And
Yeah, and
so,
a junior pastor.
so yeah,
Oh,
here's the thing. They all serve a God, a good God. But
right.
they're all first ladies because they are married to a minister, but it's not like you're the presiding pastor's wife of that particular one church. You know what I'm saying?
Church. Right.
And
Yes.
people get it mixed up. I let people say what they want to say, and they be saying, "Ah, she did, she that." I ain't said that. You said that. I said my husband is a pastor. That's what I said, and that's what he is.
Oh,
Now, if you want to put a name on it, call it what it is. I don't go in there and because it's a big organization, it's almost like a business. You can't put your hand in a cookie jar. I've never seen a cookie jar. I don't go in there and tell people, you know what? When I walk into the church, they'll say, SP, let me come take you up front. You know what I say? I say,
Mhm.
I say, well, sit me wherever there's a sit, where there's a seat. I don't need to sit over here because of the title of my husband. I don't I'm late. Sit me right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah.
normally when I come and I usually get there earlier than everybody else because I like Bible study. I don't even like church. When they doing all this service, I usually go to Bible study and then I'll leave and they do the church. I don't stay there because I
Right.
work nights and I'm tired and I'm ready to go home. I want to get the word and I go home. All that hooping and hollering is not for me. I'm
Right.
Baptist. We get down through there, and Pentecostal don't do it like we do it. I know they the holy rollers, but Baptist, girl, let me tell you about them Baptists. When we shake it and we shake it and we shake it good, girl, we be crying.
Yeah.
And you don't it's different. The music can stop and we're still serving the Lord. But
Mhm.
this Pentecostal, when the music stop, they stop, and I don't understand it. So I
Mhm.
really, that's why I leave. And my husband sometimes he said, "Baby, stay. You missed it. The Holy Spirit was in there." I was like, "You always say that when I leave, but I could stay there for a full year, the whole entire church service, and I ain't never felt the Holy Spirit." I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not finna play with
Okay.
what I feel. I'm just not gonna do it.
I know you gonna tell it how Ti is.
But it's for me. Nobody can tell me what I feel and what I see. But this is for me.
Mhm.
And they do have a problem with Baptist people, Pentecostal and Baptist. They make fun of Baptists. But cause they be like, oh, y'all can drink and smoke and cuss up a storm and y'all still go to church. Yeah, because we sinners. And you are too.
Mhm.
And you know what, you do it too, but you do it behind closed door. But you want to play like you the holy roller. No, 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 no.
Right.
And then when they go to the convocations, I don't go because they're talking about money and things, and sometimes it gets out of hand. But he'll go, and it's almost like I told him one time we were in front of another pastor, and I was like, I was mad. We were in counseling, and I said I was telling the pastor, I was like, he wants to take me to the horse and pony show. Girl, you should have looked at his face. He was like, I don't think you need to be taking her there yet. She's not ready. Because all they do, basically, a lot of people know what I'm saying is true. Don't get mad at me. But what I'm saying is, it's about what you wear and how much money you have and the biggest hat and all of that. And I don't want to be known for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're
A
saying.
lot of people don't go to church now because they feel like they don't have the adequate clothes. Because guess what? People make them feel this way. If you don't come on looking like them, then you might have a dress on, but you got a common dress. If you don't have this, $300 dress, because that's pretty much what they cost, and you go in, they think that they already know. I don't care. You come in there with a dress, they already know you're not a part of them because you don't have the ruffles and you don't have the daffles and you don't have the big hat and you don't have the jewelry jingling and stuff. So I don't want to get off into that. I just don't. And I can tell you this hurt me, and I backed away from going to church and just, still getting my literature from down there in Florida. I don't go as much as I used to, is because, and this was like maybe a year ago, and I understand what happened, but just like somebody was just in there saying, some young man came into the church. I was up front where the pastor wives be. I was up front, and Some guy came in sagging, and everybody eyes went on him. And he walked all the way up to the front. Yeah, we're scared because people were going in, bombing people and churches and things of that nature. But they didn't sit down next to him and make sure everybody was okay. They pulled him out the church and told him he wasn't dressed appropriately. And I got angry about that. I did. I got angry about that. He should come as he is, you know. If that's what he has and he walked off the street, then accept it. And then y'all deal with his clothing later. His clothing is gonna be nothing. It's why did you guys pull him out the church? I didn't get it. And my husband's trying to explain to me, baby, it's for everybody's safety. I get it. But how's he gonna hear if you guys are taking him out the church? Why did not two of your elders sit right next to him and make sure everything was okay? I don't understand that. And that bothered me so much that, I kind of slowly, I knew it bothered me, but I kind of slowly you know, quit going so much. Yeah, but I still go and everything. And every time I go, they be like, oh, sister, haven't seen you in a while. Well, I'm on right now. When you're a nurse, you work certain shifts and you work certain hours. And right now, I work the weekend hours. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. No, I'm sorry. I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I work a Wednesday. So when I get done working that after what, 6 months to a year, whatever, then somebody else will work that shift. I'll be working Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then a Friday. You see what I'm saying? And then it'll turn, I'll be working Sundays, Sunday night, and then it'll rotate. It rotates until I'll be working just a weekday and no weekends, and it won't come back to me for maybe another 2, 3 years. But I'm not missing nothing because our church is so big. It's online. I see what they say. I keep in touch with everybody in the church. My husband's a minister. His mom's a minister. His dad's a minister. His uncle's a minister. Everybody in his family ministers. Not in my family. We're more like Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? We're basically we sit in the you know yeah, we sit in the pew and we listen, and we don't need that title. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm gonna share with y'all when I get time. I've got videos of me in church. I got girls groups I've had for years and years and years that I miss doing all that kind of work. But if someone says something to you, oh, she did this or she did that. No, 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 no. Nobody don't know me, and that's why I don't play around, because I don't have to prove anything to nobody. And if they had the right information, they would know. They would know who I am. You know, but it's not about me. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to worry about why they lie on their sister or brother or something. I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing.
Shawanda, Shawana Taylor. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but for COVID, my experience with them, at the time they took it too far for us as being young people. We couldn't go to the movies, basketball games, or prom dances. Um, everything we had to wear was dresses or skirts. You know, everything was organized. We had to be in church from sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
Not saying I don't like going to church and don't like this type of stuff, but it takes COVID, certain people that are in COVID, that is in Church of God in Christ, take Church of God in Christ too far.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to take away children's personal activities like going to the movies or hanging out. You don't have to do all of that. But yes, some people, me coming up, growing up in Church of God in Christ, yeah, they did that.
Yeah. You
So
know,
I'm Baptist, but my dad's side of the family is Kojic, but my mom's side of the family is Baptist.
right.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I know before I run to Kojic, I run to Baptist.
Right.
Your people Church of God in Christ is true.
Girl, I love a good down Southern home Baptist church. Get off in there because when you start singing them songs, girl, whoo, they get you saved faster than anything. Instead of a pastor up there, everything, I'm not mocking nobody. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? But when you
Yeah.
get the songs and they get in your heart, or if that preacher is preaching and it start reaching in your heart, and you know what he's saying, and you be like, did somebody tell him this or something? And you know he don't know
Right.
you from Adam. Ain't nobody told him that.
No,
That's when it. That's
ain't nobody told me
see.
nothing.
I went to church when it was like that. I don't know what's going on today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on today, but I know
The
God
one
is
that
not.
they took our life from us.
Yeah, I don't know. I think God's not. I believe He's not happy with what's going on though. Ki-
No, he's not happy.
no, I know He's not happy. He's not happy about it because just think. Here come my husband now. Just think, when it's about money and not about, like when you go to church. Just say, for instance, you've been in the church for 10 years or something. Hey, honey, how you doing? Oh Lord, he just looked at me. He said, Lord, help us now.
Yeah.
What you got
It's
there? You
going
got
to
a Hertz donut? Let me see what it is. I'm not going to eat the donut. I can have
it's
half of it.
4:30 in the evening and she's sitting in the living room lounging
Can I
around on the phone.
can I bite it? Can I bite it?
Yeah.
What you wanna buy?
Girl, I'm just a Hertz donut. What is it? It's
Oh,
green and chocolate chips on it. You know better than this. This is too much. Is this
you
what you
supposed
have?
to be on diet.
I'm going to take a little bite. You guys.
Hey, she said she gonna
He
take a
said,
little bite.
I am, because I just want to taste it.
I was right up and got to stop and get some water.
Oh no, that's
That's okay. You want me to go get some? I can bring some home when I get off work. Here, Papa.
I think it's in
No, it's not. No.
let's go get some.
Okay.
There's only one in there.
Oh, that's a mint cream.
That's like a Girl Scout.
then they did.
Yeah, that did taste like a Girl Scout cookie. Mint and chocolate.
They made that up. They made it all up.
I only took a little bite. I wanted to taste that.
You didn't like it.
We
I
were
did
trying to
like it.
tell you no,
It's just
no,
too much
no,
chocolate.
no, no. Don't fight.
Anyway, we were just talking.
I wanted to say something to the chat. If you don't mind, if you
Go ahead.
okay. Um, when I was with my husband, I was in a really dark place. It was like I wasn't aware of the things that was going on around me.
Mhm.
I wasn't aware that men was killing women.
Mm.
Men was killing their wives, girlfriends, and the kids. It was just like I had this dark cloud over me the whole time I was with them.
Mhm.
And when I lost a lot of friends because they knew what was going on around me, but all I could see is him. You know, and there she go. And so they say, one of my friends told me that I didn't love my kids.
What?
And I said, I do love my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, how could you say that to me? And she was like, all you care about is him. If you love your kids, you will get out that relationship because he gonna kill you one day. And I didn't understand at the time what she was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So I started. I got a friend that's older than me. And she started sending me stuff. I put news break on my phone, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you hear me always talking about news break. I put news break on my phone. And right when I put news break on my phone, I don't know if y'all remember these. And I really don't remember what state it was in. But a young black guy, he killed his newborn baby that was 3 months. The girl already had 2 kids that were not his. He killed those kids,
Mm-hmm.
and he tried to kill her, but she made it through. And he went behind some place. It was like I want to say a Starbucks, and called the police and turned himself in. Do
Mm-hmm.
y'all remember that?
Mm-mm. But keep going.
Okay, but anyway,
Mm-hmm.
that's the first thing that popped up when I went on news break. And my friend that's older than me, she started sending me stuff on YouTube. And I was going back years, like 2 years before I met this man. And during the time I met him, all these women getting killed and stuff. And I got addicted to it. I
Mm.
got addicted to Dateline and all that kind of stuff. It frightened me, because they could have been me any day.
Uh-huh.
And any one of those days that I was with him.
Mm-hmm.
And so that pretty much, like, okay, it sounds crazy, but I was in love with him, and really in love with him, and I wanted our marriage to work. And I used to get on my knees all the time and pray out to God. And, God, I want my marriage to work. This my first time being married, blah, 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 blah. Can you help me with my husband? And every time I do that, he get worse.
Uh-huh.
And so I took it as God was telling me that he didn't want me with him. So you basically, what I'm trying to say is, if anybody is in the chat that's in an abusive marriage, in an abusive relationship,
Kai Kai. Her name is Kai Kai.
your life does matter. And one day it can go too far. And you
Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. Go ahead.
okay. So like I said, it can go too far one day. A person can hit you on your head so many times, and then that one the next time he hit you could be the
Right.
you can die from that. You know, you can get choked like I did and die and by somebody choking you, or he might be mad enough to stab you or kill you or whatever. This man told me one time that he was thinking about told me if I didn't take him back one time, that he was thinking about killing me and then killing himself.
Right.
I should have got the hell on in.
Right. Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
so you never know, and what you have to love hurts. Don't get me wrong, but not that kind of hurt.
Right.
You know, in a relationship, you gonna have your ups and downs. In a marriage, you gonna have your ups and downs or whatever. Y'all may not agree on everything. Y'all may debate about something, but a man putting his hands on you is very unacceptable at all. And if
Exactly.
you're in it, just please get out of it, especially if you have kids. And speaking on kids, I was worried about my heart. Not that I didn't love my kids, I was worried about my heart. So I finally put my children's heart before mine.
Right.
Because you think they want to see me like that?
No, they don't. You know, no, they don't. They don't want to see you like that.
You know, so I, what's so crazy is I've done everything I feel like that I should have done as a wife, and I didn't deserve that. And one time he got shot, and I am afraid of blood. I went to college, but I didn't go for nothing that dealt with blood because it terrifies me. I don't like blood. So, and was with me because when he got shot, I had to take care of him. So I would go to work a 12-hour shift. He couldn't walk or anything. And he couldn't get in the shower at first. So I would come home after my 12-hour shift and we'll go in the bathroom. He'll stand up the best he could. I had to sponge bathe him. I had to change his, and when I say blood clots was coming out shooting out his leg. And it didn't bother me. And I know it had to be God because I would have ran away from it. And I nursed him back to health. And so the job that I was working at the time, it was a warehouse. And they had like the planner shut down if one person not there. So when I asked for a family leave of absence, they wouldn't give it to me. When I asked for just a leave of absence without pay, they wouldn't give it to me. And so this job went out points.
Right.
And so I stayed at home with him until I got to my last point, and I had to go back to work.
Right.
And I told him, I said, I made good money, because I used to have like 160 hours,
Right.
140, 160 hours on my check or whatever. And I said, since I can't, they won't let me take the time off. When the weekend I'm off, I'll take you somewhere nice, wherever you want to go. So, and he said, okay. And I asked him where he wanted to go, and he wanted to go to the casino. So I drove him to the casino. So soon as I know I wasn't in that casino 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave him money to play. And I felt like as soon as I sat down, and I like to gamble, as soon as I sat down, he was like, I'm ready to go. And I'm like, already? I said, we just got here, and I drove all the way here. Whatever, I'm ready to go. So I was like, okay, let me play this money off. When you in so much pain, you can't walk, you on crutches. But I had a SUV at the time. When soon as I put the car in drive, he jumped from the passenger side into my lap and was punching me every which way he could get to me. He was hitting me so hard on the right side of my jaw, it broke the left side of my jaw.
Girl.
Blood was running out my nose, out my mouth, and the SUV was shaking from side to side, side to side, side to side. And the security saw that. And so before the security came, now mind you, my feet on the brake in the car and driving, we on the hill. And he said, I'm pressing the brake hard as I can. He pressing the gas. Vroom. He said, take your feet off the brake, B. I'm finna kill both of us. So I'm like, for what? What is wrong with you? You know, like, what, is you crazy? I said, no. So I finally got the chance, was able to put the car in park. The security pulled up and pulled his gun out. He said, get off of her now. He said, you hit her again. He said, I'm going to shoot you again. He told him just like that.
Mm.
And I pulled off and left him.
Mm.
I didn't give a rat's to the dang on how he got home.
Okay,
he said, you gonna leave me all the way in another state? I said, hell yeah.
So you left him in another state, but when he came home, y'all was back together.
No.
That was
I didn't take him back.
that was
no,
that was the end.
No, that wasn't the end. I took him back probably like 6 months later.
Huh?
And that's when I started losing all my friends. And then he jumped on me another time. And that was the end.
Why'd you buy it?
I had got another donut. It was different donut. It was good for that thing. Nasty.
And you know how evil this dude is? When I called the police on him one time, he cut himself to say I did it. And before I could even tell them what he did to me, they handcuffed me and took me to jail.
Girl, he just know how to play the system. But I want to know, so so did he break your jaw?
Yeah, he broke my jaw.
So you were done with him after that, right?
No,
No.
it was 6 months, and I took him back.
Oh, Lord.
And then
that's why.
It was one more time.
Girl.
and then I was done with him. And you know, when I said that I couldn't take time off and I was at my last point,
yeah,
I had to go to work like that.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like my face was upside down.
I believe
my eyes was black and everything. People, I know they knew. I had friends there that knew, and a lot of people wanted to ask, but they didn't ask. They knew what he did, what he had done to me, and also I thought back on that. They didn't give me the leave of absence or the family FMLA because they knew how he treated me. I thought about that.
Right.
I said that's why they didn't give it to me.
All right, Sonia Watts, I see you. Miss Thomas is saying, she says, my dad broke my mama's ribs 3 times, and she still had more kids with him. Girl, I couldn't do it. Like I said, you know, it don't get better, it gets worse. It gets
does.
worse.
And my grandma is from the country part of Alabama. I'm from here, but my grandma, her kids are not, and from Birmingham. They lived in the country. All the men that lived in Birmingham, we used to call her Granny. She wasn't all our Granny, but everybody called her Granny.
Right.
Granny sent all the men to the country. She said, if you have to drag Betty Jean, You get her up here now, her and all those kids. 'Cause my grandma got 6 kids.
Hmm.
You get her and you bring her. She don't have to come with nothing. You drag her up here, and they literally had to drag my grandma because my mom had her own dad, and the other ones had the same dad. And my mom and my grandma was laying in the bed together, and he just came in the house drunk one night and just shot my grandma while my mama was laying on the side of her.
Oh Lord.
What? He just came in the house and just shot her.
Well,
And and
there's got
and,
to be a reason
and
for it. You
for
just
what?
you just don't know why you shot her. He probably done somebody done probably said something to him and said, you know, Betty Jean was
Yeah,
down here at the jukebox house of Betty Jean. You just mad 'cause your old lady gave me some head or whatever. Something was said for
yeah.
him to do that.
Some was said, and when she came here to Birmingham, she hated it because she didn't know she never worked. She didn't know how to catch a bus or do anything like that. And her cousin taught her how to do all those things. But when she got a little older, maybe in her 40s,
Right,
the doctor told her when she was in her 20s, she had like 3 heart attacks
right.
that she didn't know about.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah, she had 3 heart attacks that she did not know about, and they had to put a stent. Isn't that what that's called? A
yeah.
stent in her. Yeah, yeah. And when I guess when he was beating her or whatever, she was having heart attacks.
Mm,
Wow.
mm.
Yep.
Um, Sonia, who was it? Somebody said something to you. Let me see what they said. Oh, Miss Thomas says she's addressing this to you, Kiki. I'm gonna call you Kiki. Kaka.
Okay.
Kiki.
You can call me whenever you want. He's not gonna call it right.
I don't know. I'm a.
Call you what you want me to like.
She
Yes,
said it's a.
I
She said,
don't mind.
is it Kaka?
It's, it's Kaisha, but I changed it. And so I just put it Kaka.
Kaka. I'm gonna try
Mm-hmm.
to remember Kaka. But she says it's like the song says, everybody plays a fool sometimes, no exception to the rule.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
TT says you are still a beautiful young woman. You do not deserve to get abused the way you did. You done went through a lot.
Yeah, you have fun.
You done went through a lot, girl.
That, that's why I told you the other day when I shared, about being in the same sex. Yeah. You welcome. You welcome. When I shared about being in the same sex relationship, I was like, I have a testimony. But let me tell y'all this. I had to sit down and think about something.
Hmm.
I know that I'm one of God's chosen ones.
Okay, come on.
And I know my relationship with Him. And He put me here for a reason. And the things that I've been through for a reason.
Right,
How can I talk to someone about being on drugs if I've never done it?
right,
How can I talk to a woman about being abused if I've never been abused?
right,
How can I talk to somebody about being homeless if I never been homeless before? You
right,
know what I mean?
right.
So it's a reason behind everything that you go through, the storms that you go through.
Exactly.
So I have a purpose on this, in this world, on this earth. I just don't know what it is yet.
Girl, well, I can tell you
So
this. I can tell you this, and I'm gonna be honest with you. The day that
mhm,
you came on the live, can't remember was it Thursday or Friday. Anyway,
mhm,
um, and you shared with us, and it was powerful what you shared because I know everybody was like, whoa, she's telling this, And
Yeah.
I appreciate you and I thank you because you know what? A lot of people got situations and things, but once you did that, other people are now opening up now saying, well, let me share. Young lady came
Yeah.
on the other day, was like, let me share with you guys. Because I said, I can't tell you why they do what they do, the gay relationships or whatever, or this, that, and the other. 'Cause I
Right.
don't know. I don't know. And then she came and she
Right.
shared, and she wasn't scared to share because I believe that she's been watching and other people's been watching, and now we're starting to open up the doors so people can say, look here, and there's nobody perfect. We all
No.
made a lot of bad mistakes and bad decisions, and we lived
Mhm.
we lived our life and we played in it, but we learned from it.
Yeah.
But if I can help someone to not have to deal with what I deal with, I'm gonna at least share it. You can take it for what it's worth. You laugh at it or whatever.
Mhm.
Make fun of it, whatever.
Mhm.
Go add to it if you want to, whatever. But I was trying to
Mhm.
tell you, if you're in that relationship, you don't have to. You're gonna survive walking away. I came on
For
today
real.
because a young lady, I'm trying to reach out to people in Chicago. We need resources in Chicago. She needs to go to the hospital. This was last month. She got 6 kids. She got seven. One passed away. She got 6 kids. The oldest one is not able to take care of the youngest one. The oldest one is 17. Here's the problem.
Mhm.
I'm like, you got all these kids. We don't have that kind of finances. We just don't.
Mhm.
What can we do? And we kind of scrambled this early this morning when I got off work. And I'm saying, do you have anybody? She don't have nobody. She needs to go to the hospital and have some heart surgery. She don't want to give her kids to the
Wow.
state. And I'm like, yeah, that's what we're all about. But we're brand new. We're not even founded yet and stable yet. But I know what we
Right.
can do. Get a resource down there. So we're looking for people in the Chicago area to reach out to us because I told her, you got so many kids. What if somebody come in here and got paid? We can pay them to come and watch your kids while you go have the surgery.
Right.
Cause if you don't have the surgery, what good is you for your kids now?
Right.
So we can't
Right.
pull all 6, 7 kids out the house because that's just it just it ain't gonna happen. You don't trust nobody with your kids. You're not talking to your mama. We don't know where the daddies is or nothing of that. But what if we
Yeah.
have someone down there in the Chicago area that's looking for a job, looking for some income, that will go over there and she probably be in the hospital for 2 to 3 weeks. And we will pay them.
Okay. So it's a nanny app. I don't know the name of it, but I research it, and you go on there, and it's like oh, I wish I knew the name of it right now. But you go on there and you put your ad in there, so you can like let me. I hate when I can't. Let me see if I can find it. Um, it's not a nanny app. It's a um.
Hey,
Looking
Curling
for
Greer,
a
upward,
name.
onward, Tina. She said, if you date a thug, you date death. Good evening, Lisa B. Dun, 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 dun. Anita B. and Lisa B. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway,
Okay. Um, it's called nannyatcare.com.
okay.
And what I'm gonna do is screenshot it and send it to you.
Okay.
And these people do like background checks on these people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So yeah, they do background checks on them.
well, we do background checks too, but see, I told her if she can find, because I told her, I said, you got 6 kids. We do not have
Yeah,
that
I
kind of
check it too.
finances to pull those kids out of there. Because a lot of people that we deal with the South and we deal with the more of the East Coast. This is the West Coast.
Right.
We deal with the East Coast and the South. The South. That's where a lot of our family is at. But she's way in Chicago. And I don't know if we're going to be able to help her. I don't know. Because,
Yeah, check.
and I told her, I said, maybe there's somebody in town that would come there every day with your kids and, 2 people and have
She,
a 12-hour shift and make it
you
work.
know how you can become like friendly with your neighbors. She don't have any neighbors that'll do it.
Well, here's the thing. Her baby girl she's got a daughter that I don't know, V honey. She has a daughter that's 13, but I guess something
Mhm.
happened to the daughter when she was 3 years old. And
Okay.
she just hard to trust anybody in family anymore.
Our oldest or oldest child.
The boy is 17, but he ADHD, girl. That's overload.
Oh, good.
Girl, he be done. He probably be. I can only speak for what if my child had to watch 6 other siblings or 5 other siblings. That's too much
Yeah, and
because
she's gonna have to.
her kids are the ages. The kids' ages is 17, 13, 11. Let me see, 17, 13, 11, 10, 7, 3. I missed one somewhere.
13.
I said 13. Hold on, let me go get the paper real
Yeah.
quick. Let me go get the paper real quick.
Ain't no type of services in these areas. Why they keep calling SP after her?
She don't want her kids in the she don't want her kids in the system again. Okay, she has a daughter that's 20 that passed away. She has a son ADHD 17, a girl that's 13, a son that's 10, a girl that's 11, a girl that's 7, and a girl that's 5. And the girl that
Okay, she don't have no sisters.
She ha-
Okay.
she has 2 sisters. One don't live in town, nowhere near, and the one that do, she has mental issues. And then
Oh,
this is what she said to me. She said something about they took her grandson because she had her grandson, and she said that something about they're telling her she's lying and she needs to go to the hospital for other reasons, mental reasons. I don't know.
who's selling her that?
I don't know. You know what? I got I got the conversation recorded. I recorded some of it. I didn't record all of it because it was just we had a long conversation.
Okay.
Somebody's
Um.
calling. Okay, hold on. We got a caller calling in. Hey, this is SP.
Hello, SP.
Yes.
This is Patricia Hughes. Now you know I told you I'm originally from Chicago.
Oh,
They have all kinds of services in Chicago. Don't let this lady hoodwink you. There's something going on there.
okay. Some
Because now she has to go to hospital, have anything done, and she got to be gone for any amount of time like that. They also have social workers at these hospitals.
I
Yep, sure do. And the social worker knows how to go around and get help if there's some help needed. It seems to be, to me, there's a little more to that.
yeah, it's I think
Now
there
I'm just
it
listening to you. I'm listening to you talk about it, and I'm saying, the devil is a liar. Maybe she's expecting you to send her a whopping check or something.
no, no,
Yeah.
no, we can't do that. I
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That might be what she thought
I told
and
her
wanted.
I said, you've got a lot of kids. That's
Yes.
a problem because they're gonna be scattered all over the place. And we
Right.
don't have a lot of family
And
members.
knowing they have all kinds of programs in Chicago that help people with their children. Even that's like if a child is sick and got to go in hospital surgeries and whatnot, they got the
Well, if
McDonald
they
House. The whole family stayed at the McDonald House. Mm-hmm.
well,
Okay.
if they have this, then can you give me a list of them?
Oh Lord. I can try and see if I can pull any hospital. Just ask for a social worker. They'll talk to you and tell you what they provide. Yeah, they do. And she's right about that McDonald House because we have that here in Birmingham. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's something more to that. Yeah. They
Okay,
do have a McDonald House. She might have a little problem too.
she's actually in the house right now. I'm seeing her.
Oh my God. Okay, okay, okay. But there are some resources. That's all I wanted to put out there.
Well, that's what.
Tell her whatever hospital she's going to and wherever her doctor is, they have social workers. Have her talk to the social worker people,
Miss Thomas says
and they
that the
will try and help
McDonald
her.
House is only for cancer patients. Hey Melody, how's it
Mm-hmm.
doing? Hey Open Mind, how you doing?
Given different situations. Now my grandson and my granddaughter, well, my great grandson, he was born. He had an issue. It was not cancer. His mom stayed in the McDonald House. It's not just for cancer patients. No, it's not. Because I'm gonna tell you what I told you that my
Okay.
grandma from in the country. My auntie, she had a preemie baby, and they flew her from the country to Birmingham, and she stayed in the McDonald House nearly a year with that child, and that baby she does not have cancer. Exactly.
Okay, so here's
It's
what I
not just for cancer.
okay, but
I know
here's the problem.
don't.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem, you guys. Here's the problem. If it is hard, maybe for her, and see, it's easy for us to say the resources is out there, but why can't we? Why can't see? I don't know Chicago, but people that know Chicago, why
I
can't
was born there and lived there to 60-something years old.
why can't they? Why can't
Go
I?
ahead.
I say, okay, well, can you get me a list? I don't know. I'll see what I could do. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Why can't we get
That's why.
why can't we get her a list of resources and we check it out? It's easy to say the resources is there.
How
No, no,
about?
no, no.
Well, how?
It's easy to say
How about?
it is easy to say the resources is there and then somebody say, okay, what about United Way? Okay, what about McDonald's? What about such such? But I'm gonna tell you something. When I needed some services one time, I went everywhere and everybody told me no. I literally
Okay.
had to go to a homeless shelter to ask for Pampers because
But now
United
see the
Way didn't
thing.
give them to me. Nobody wouldn't give them to me. Church wouldn't give them to me. I just needed some Pampers to get through.
Mm.
So,
But see, in a situation of such a, she has to have a heart surgery, is what I'm saying. Those doctors
yes,
and those
Miss Thomas,
social workers
make
can help her.
make sure you give me the 3 activists number and name so I can reach out to him. We got to see what we can do because
Okay.
that's what the church does sometimes, you know. And I'm just saying, you know what the
Mhm.
church do? You need some help. I tell my husband this. I say, you need some help, and the first thing they say is, okay, let's look at your tithes. Let's look at what you've been given or something. Are you a member? And you may not be a member. You just live in the community and they help somebody. So or you heard that they help, the church help. But you go there
Mhm.
and the first thing they do is say, okay, well, you know, you need to go to the welfare office, the unemployment line. They send you back in the world
Yeah,
and
I
say, see,
understand
you
what you're
got the
saying.
resources there. We're trying to be an organization, do things a little bit different. If they may not
Mhm.
be able to reach or understand, we can at least get the resources for them and say, did you not speak to these people? Because I don't know your whole situation. So go speak to this person right here. They may need some
Mhm.
guidance in trying to
Mhm.
get the resources because they may not
Well,
be
the
able to
rainbow.
talk to the people in a civil way like we do.
Mhm. Well, Jesse Jackson runs the Rainbow Coalition. I know that they help people to get to the right place. Father Flager,
Hold on.
he's also another good person.
Melody Jones says, I'm a member. TT says, yes, we all have to pitch in on the one who is in need. Tina Power says she don't have F. Yes, we do have the Ronald McDonald House here in Birmingham, Alabama. Melody says people act funny. Melody Jones says pretending like they God. Tina Power says she don't have family. Tina, how would you know she don't have family? And Melody is saying yes.
Mhm. Okay, I got two things to say, XP. Okay, the first thing is what we can do as a family is call a hospital in Chicago.
See, Melody Jones
Explain.
is in the house and she says, God bless you all and thank you for your help.
Okay. Okay. The first thing that we can do is look up a hospital in Chicago. It don't have to be the one she has to go to, and we can ask and tell them the situation and
Yes,
see how what they say. You know, ask to speak to a social worker. That's
right,
the first thing we
right,
can do.
right.
The second thing is this. In by law, a child 13 and over can they can be left alone. So I'm not saying it should be Cook County. Okay. I'm not saying leave I'm not saying leave them alone. This is what I'm saying. She don't have to if it came to her leaving them alone, she does not have to worry about the system getting her kids because they're not under age. You got just like for an example, I have well all of my kids are above age, but just say if I had Jalen and he was 16 and all the other kids was under 13, um DHR would not mess with my kids because Jalen's there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So so the system part that's cut out. She don't have to worry about them taking her kids again because she has 2 or 3 that is over age.
No,
And
but
then
but no.
the third thing I thought about for you before you go there, SP, is this: by the system having her kid had her kids at one point, she had a caseworker. DHI is not all that bad. Get in touch with that caseworker. tell the caseworker that she has to have heart surgery and see what the caseworker can do to help her.
Right, because that's a social worker as well.
Well,
That's a social worker as well.
yeah,
And
I
it's
get it.
not like it's not.
I get all of that, but and here's the thing. We were just asking for the resources, and the young lady was in the room, and I think you guys hurt her feelings.
No, I'm not there. I'm not trying to hurt no one's feelings. I'm just saying that there are talking. Resources there. She's still here talking. She said her kids never been in the system. Okay. Oh, but no. Oh, she said her kids never been in the system.
And it's kind of weird because Tina got the answering for her and said she she don't have no family. And I'm sitting there thinking, how would you know she don't have family? And I'm sitting there thinking, right. Tina, how would you know she don't have no family? How would you know that, Tina? She got family.
She said, who said her kids was in the system? No, I thought she said that she didn't want her kids to get taken again.
No, she don't want her kids to get taken. Something that happened to her child at one time.
Oh, okay. That was a misunderstanding on my part. I thought you said she didn't want her kids to get taken again.
Yes, Miss Thomas. She said something's wrong with her sister, so.
Well, the sister
We
isn't
need
able to take care of the children. Then, like I said, she could get social services.
Exactly, will help her. Kimberly. Let's not be so quick to judge. You know, we were just looking for the resources instead of saying, "Well, you can go." You know how some people go. You know, you well, first of all, you can go to the store. Well, you got to give some kind of direction. Where is the store? You telling me there's a store? Where is it at? Give me the address. Give me the phone number.
I just think. Well, I wasn't judging. I was just saying. I know that they're in Chicago. That I know that there are plenty of places, as far as resource, that can guide her in the right direction. That was my meaning of the call. Right. Yeah. So I just think that you and SP and maybe Ty could get off a line and handle it, better than doing it in front of everybody.
Well, I just want anybody from the Chicago area call me and give me, if you got a phone book or you know where these streets are at, give me some kind of direction where these resources is so I can talk to these people myself.
Yeah.
That's what I want. But
and when you mentioned the paying someone to watch the kids, that's why I sent you the nanny thing. And I told you that they do background checks. They don't just send anybody out to the house. So if you go on that website that I sent you, then you can put in like the area that you're looking for or whatever, or for how long you will need them or whatever. What are you talking about? Just look, call SP, ma'am. Stop talking in the chat. Talk to SP one-on-one, you and her. Cause you doing too much. I'm going.
huh?
You talking about me? No, not you.
Oh, my face going down.
Oh, I see.
I'm a trained advocate in Tennessee. However, I was trained in D.C. I intentionally learned the laws and resources so that I can help other people who's doing too much. Some people in hiding.
No, not you, Miss Thomas.
Okay, so you know what? It's something really weird here.
It's really happening, and I'm watching it. I'm seeing what you're talking about.
Miss Thomas is calling me right now. Let me see what she has to say. Hold on, you guys. Hey.
Hey, Effie. I'm sorry. Okay, first step. Yeah.
Hold on.
Not even watching this.
Okay,
thing
hold on.
anymore.
Hold on, you guys.
Like
Miss Thomas,
digging.
hold on, you guys. Miss Thomas is on the phone. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm sorry. Hey, hello, everybody. First thing is we can't keep digging. Digging only makes the person feel like they hadn't done their part. It takes a lot for anybody to reach out to somebody and say, my back is against the wall and I need help. That's one. Two, when it comes to us, and when I say us, I'm speaking about African American people. I don't know this young lady's race at all. But when it comes to African American people and people who are impoverished, we're not supposed to know certain things, certain knowledges. They tell us all these resources are out there, but in actuality, they aren't out there. You can contact the agencies. They won't have money. They won't be able to do this. They won't be able to do that. I had to have brain surgery in 2016. I couldn't get it done. I knew in 2013 that I needed, but I couldn't get it done until I could figure out how to get my daughter taken care of because she was nonverbal autism, very busy, required a lot of my time. It wasn't as simple as saying, doctor, I need some resources. No, I had to be able to get on the phone. I had to fight with insurance companies.
Right.
I had to get people to, my family didn't step up, and I have a huge family. Let me back up and say that even to this day, after my surgery, when I took care of my mother who had cancer, my family did not step up. It was me. Right now, I'm taking care of, helping my husband take care of his mother who has dementia. And because she's not on Medicaid or government assistance, because she does own her house, there isn't any resources for her. So the family has to figure out how to pull together and come with money. It's even worse when you're coming from a dysfunctional family who can't come together. So saying, well, she needs to do this, something that everybody's family structure is not the same. That's the first piece. The next piece is knowing that the resources that's out. Okay, someone threw out a social worker. If a social worker gets involved, I don't care what state it is, they have a mandate to report. If she needs heart surgery right now, very soon, then they have to report it. And she's not going to be able to take care of those kids. And she already stated that the 17-year-old has ADHD. I understand the fear in that one. I told y'all the other day, I don't know what ADHD, but all my children have it. My 23-year-old, I'm not leaving her to watch my 8-year-old too long because I know her mind goes drifts off.
No, they can't.
Go on to something else.
They're not responsible.
My boys, you have to think about all those pieces. So I did it, and then you're in the hospital, and you want to make sure that your kids are safe. Prime example, just this summer, my bonus son mother had to have blast radiation, which cost her in the hospital for two months. So he was with us. She has another child by another man. But because I'd been in the hospital and I understood, I let her know, hey, I can take her to school. She can come over here and stay with us because it's important for them to stay together. They need each other. The kids need to be together in order not to stress about the mother, the grandmother. So I get it. And see what your idea, I think, is absolutely amazing. To have somebody that can come into the home and figuring out how to now we can check to see if there's some type of grant that will pay for somebody to come in the home. But if she doesn't have Medicaid, and even if she does have Medicaid, let me back up, they're only going to come in to take care of her. They're not going to come in to take care of those children. And then they have a mandate to report. So if they go in to take care of her and they see that those children are not being taken care of, they have to report it. So I understand she wants to make sure something is in place before she actually goes and get the help that she needs. And the scary part about it is it's her heart. My cousin died at the age of 32 because she needed a heart transplant. It's her heart. So you can't wait 2 years or 18 months or whatever the waiting list may be to get it done. So Warriors for Children is an organization that's trying to come together to make sure that we help you. I'm not saying don't do the diligent research, because yes, you should do the diligent research. The doctors know everything, showing what she needs. But if we're raising money, is that not what we're raising money for? So that we can perhaps pay one of those services to have someone to come in to help her with their children.
Right.
And then even with that, you got people. You're a nurse, SC. You know somebody call in, don't come.
Right.
Have missed schedules, all of that. So.
Right.
I just want us to first beg back and stop asking.
See, this is what I was saying about contacting the social workers, because they know these agencies. They know people that can what to do. Not saying to teach
Right.
it to the next step.
See, but
That was my.
and I think that's
why
what I
I
put in the chat.
wanna-
We're not listening, y'all. We're not listening.
Right.
Because listen,
Keep going.
if you contact a social worker, they are mandated by law to report that these children are going to be in an unsafe condition because they're not going to have an authority figure there. So
No, you're trying to get information. You're not saying she's in the hospital yet, but you're trying to get information as to someone where we can get someone to come to the home and be there to care for the children.
And she doesn't even trust her own family. So for her to speak to SP is a huge step. It's hard for anybody to say, I need help. And especially to this degree. So for me, I just want us to be careful about that and understand the different aspects of it. Because, yeah, you can contact a social worker, but that social worker has a requirement, a mandate by law to report.
Exactly.
Her doctor, I can tell you from even my own experience with brain surgery, my doctor, all he gave me was a letter for me to fax to my insurance company so that my insurance company could see that I was her primary caregiver and I wouldn't be able to take care of her. But do you know it still took a good 3 to 4 months before that could get, before it was active. And then every shift still wasn't covered. So I'm just saying, I get it. I don't see anything fishy about it. Maybe that's me being naive because I like to see good and everything. But y'all, I'm telling you, we think these resources are out here, and these people are getting paychecks and don't have places to send us to for resources.
Right.
Every state is supposed to have respite. Every state is supposed to have home health aid, but it's not that simple. And if you don't know how to fight and to appeal or denial from an insurance company, you're stuck.
Yes.
Because the insurance companies don't always say no first.
Right. Right.
They're going to say no first.
Right.
So my thought is, see, your ideal is great. If this is what Warriors for Children is about, then we need to figure out what those steps look like to verify the situation. If it's not what Warriors for Children is about, then we do need to create some type of, flow chart so that we know how to reach out to other individuals. The three activist names that I gave, and I don't know them personally or anything, I just know that from watching the Kanika Jenkins case that they were very present and they live in Chicago. So they may know more and they could possibly help you out. They may even know somebody that's looking for a job.
Right. Looking for a job or
Mm-hmm.
even getting those resources. Sometimes people go out and they don't know how, and I'm not saying they're ignorant or anything. I'm just saying they don't know how sometimes to ask the right questions to where is this at or where to get this. If you try to send me somewhere and you say go to the store and I'm in a new town, I know that I'm gonna have to say, now first of all, let me know where we're at so I can come. I know how to get back or tell people where I need to be back at. That's the first thing I need to know. I need to know where I'm at. So that's first of all. So when people are saying what they're saying, we're gonna know where she's at because we got to. We got to know what she's facing. I've already told her I need to know how much time you're gonna be in there. I need to know when this is scheduled because it can't go on forever and then we got another dilemma because we don't have that kind of finances. So you just can't be in the hospital for the 2-3 months because we only got maybe enough for some days or a week. That's all we got, and we don't have that much. drain the
And you're
pot.
hoping that you don't have complications.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't want to
because
start
with my
something we
brain
can't
surgery, I had
finish.
to have a second one. Yes.
Right.
That was not, and the second one wasn't even in the card. So you have to have a plan and a backup plan. But the other piece I was going to say is you can have the knowledge. And when I say I'm a trained advocate in Tennessee, I went to D.C. to be trained. I did 7 months in Nashville to be trained. I do things locally to be trained. I did term on the Tennessee Autism Council for Tennessee Council for Autism Spectrum Disorder, governor appointed. So I know Tennessee laws backwards and forward, and I know federal law when it comes to special needs and health. Do you know when my mother passed and I went to the Social Security office, all that information they gave me was incorrect. Do you know there was a time that I had to get some help for my baby, and I had to literally go and get my documents from the training that I had received in Nashville, bring it into the living room to the lady who was coming to do an intake for me, and say, yes, ma'am, you can help her. It's on this line right here. See, this is the document they gave us in the training. And she said, girl, you taught me something I didn't know. Because they told us that they got to be 14 in a certain age.
Right.
So, and it can be frustrating. If you're not one of those, just have a heart. So I don't know how far she can walk. I don't know how much she can take without getting tired. Like, we got to consider all this. I think
Right.
what she did was right, was asking for resources in
Information.
Chicago. If anybody knows, call me.
Yeah.
That's what she was saying. But to say something ain't right, that's wrong, y'all. And this is me being honest. It sounds fishy to me. Nobody wants to hear that when they're already going through. And that's why most times people don't reach out for any help. And then you see 7 kids dead somewhere because the mama then reached out for help, but nobody helped her. Nobody said, and I'm not speaking in this case, but every time a baby comes up dead, the first thing somebody says is, oh, she was evil, she was low down. But look what we do when somebody reaches out for help.
And the only thing that I'm asking for is free. Okay, warriors, go search and find these resources that you're telling me about. Give them to me so I will do the footwork and call them up and talk to them, and so that we can make sure that the situation is what it is. We can make sure that is there anything that can help, and then we can have some options there. This is not, somebody was in the chat, and I think it was Amp Easy is in the house. He says, is this the chat form for approval? No, it's not about approval. It's about, see, if we are warriors, and if it don't cost nothing for you to open up your heart and say, well, I know somebody that works over there in Chicago, that's over there in Red Cross. Here's the phone number, SP. Call them and maybe talk to them. Cause you know what? You're gonna talk to me. You're gonna talk to me, and it is gonna have to be a woman with 6 kids, and it is gonna have to be a situation where she's going in the hospital. It ain't like, oh, we're just gonna go in there and go pay somebody to go watch some kids. You know, I would love for you to go watch my grandkid. It's not like that, you guys. They're not asking that. If there's if there are resources, we're asking for people in the Chicago area. If you got resources, please reach out to me. Give me those resources. If you got somebody that's looking for a job, reach out to me, because guess what? If we have to bring somebody in that home while she go do what she need to do, we will pay you. We're not asking you to go volunteer your time, go watch somebody's 6 kids, and we don't know what they doing or where they at. We ain't asking you that. We're saying, you know what? We do got some money in the bank that if somebody say, well, I'll do it, and I need it. I need some income. We're gonna pay you nice income to go in there and watch them kids. And it might be 2 shifts, 3 shifts, and one on the side or something.
Can I tell y'all
That's what we're doing it for.
I just had my computer on listening, and my husband was in the kitchen, and he said, my God, if I was the lady, I wouldn't ask for no help. Everybody keeps going. So that's the piece that I was like, oh, God, I'm about to blow a gasket.
And right now, with the corona thing going on, I know she's not finding nothing. We can't even talk to nobody in IRS. And everybody's like, oh, just call the resource. Call them if you want to. They ain't answering phones. They ain't got
Yes.
nobody there to answer the phone.
Yeah. Well, I'm in Birmingham, and I text you 2 resources, and I'm not in Chicago, so I text you 2 resources. In the chat. I don't know who. Like I said, I've never spoken to them, but I saw how hard they went for Kanika Jenkins, and I believe if they don't know how, that they know who to get you in contact with.
Right. And you sent it to me, Miss Thomas. Did you send it to me?
The chat, but I can text it to this number.
Please text it to me.
And I never said anything. Please forgive me if it came across as person. I just want us to be mindful.
No, we done. No, it's not a problem because we've been, sometimes when we get shooken, and we've been shooken before, you know, actually a couple of times, we just don't say nothing, but we've been shooken before. It's shell shock. We get shell shock when somebody says something. We do want to be more precautious, because we don't have that money to waste like that. And people do come out the woodwork. So I understand people's feelings about it, but we can't be that way every time somebody come up and say something. We're going to check it out before anything is taken care of. Trust and believe. We just can't do that.
And I Jedediah Brown can definitely point in the right direction. And he's one of the first names I actually put down on the thing. Him and Lamont record. And Barbara Perez, she's kind of all over the state. Like, she doesn't just do Chicago. She does stuff everywhere.
Right. And there's always nothing guaranteed. If we can't do it, we just can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people don't understand. If we can't do it,
God bless you for trying.
yes, but we gotta try.
And I didn't get offended by anything you said because I never said it sounded fishy. I immediately went to Google. They said they're cutting us off our medical card in 2 months. So if they're cutting off her medical card, then more than likely her doctor is trying to get it done ASAP while she has insurance. Because when she don't have insurance, they ain't gonna do it.
Right. Go ahead. My phone going dead. That's all, y'all. Y'all say, what's going on? My phone going dead. Hold on. I got a little bit comfortable. We've been on here forever.
Melody Jones, the only person that needs to see that is SC and whoever her board is.
What'd she say? I didn't see.
Says, I can text you my discharge papers from the hospital. I just told her the only person that needs to see that is you and your board. The only place that needs to know what hospital is her and is SP and the board.
Yeah. I didn't. She wasn't in the room earlier, so I didn't know. She jumped in here as soon as we started talking about it, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe she was in the bushes. I've been waiting and going to the doctor for 2 years waiting. Like I said, you guys, we can always, first thing, and I'm just saying, looking up resources and talking to people, that's free. That's just my time. I don't get paid for my time. I just want to see if I can help. Like I said, I can't really do too much because I don't know her situation, like right on what I need to help. See what I'm saying? We're not there. We're nowhere near there. I'm just saying, hey, let's see what they have to offer because I know the situation. So we got to talk to some people.
Mm-hmm.
And then, there might be certain things out there for them that they will cover, and it might be some things that they won't cover. But we'll see.
Melody, also, you don't want. I understand not wanting anyone to come out your pocket, but when God blesses you, honey, you can't say how the blessing is gonna come or who the blessing is gonna be or by way of it. Just be thankful for it.
Oh, I don't see that. I don't know. Anyway.
I did try to find resources, but couldn't find help.
So, I mean...
did you see that text message that I sent you?
I'm trying to hold this phone. Because if I pointed to the... If I pointed to... Okay, I got my phone up. Let me see.
It's called care.com. Because you don't want to send anybody in there,
Oh, care.com? Yeah.
I think it's like $15 an hour. What they advertise.
You know what I'm talking about, the care.com.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this with the children, I know, I think she said who has ADHD, whatever disability, and I don't want to say disability, I hate calling different ability is what I try to use, that the children have. Now, reaching out to their local resources, like if there's a ADHD Society of Chicago or Autism Society of Chicago or Cerebral Palsy, if there's some type of, even the Heart Foundation, which is through Red Cross, they may have something like this, but I can understand someone, her needing help doing it, navigating it, because it's not that easy.
Mm-hmm.
And may I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think that by her having six kids, SP,
Mm-hmm.
do you think that the McDonald house will help her?
So for me, and that's just because I worked at St. Jude. I did work at St. Jude a while, but here the McDonald House was for a family that came in for kids that they were seeing, and mostly were cancer patients, unless they had a blood disorder like lupus or it's something else. Not leukemia. It's another blood. What's the one that left eye? Not left eye. T-Boz has sickle cell anemia.
Right.
They deal with that. Now there's another LeBonner house where the Children's Hospital is that helps with children. But again, that's if one of the children was getting treatment. She's getting treatment,
Right.
so they wouldn't
Right.
take on the kids like that. But
And
I
sometimes,
think since we're talking about heart, the very first place to start would probably be the American Heart Foundation.
yeah. And then I think,
I'm certain they probably heard of this before, and someone else probably needs to call. Well, it will probably need to be you if you once you get all your information and can verify. Call on her behalf. People move faster when they see somebody else get it.
right, right. So I was just reaching it out there. I didn't want it to be a full conversation about, you know what I'm saying, on her, because I know she's feeling some kind of way. But I just wanted
It's all right to feel some kind of way, Miss Jones. I feel some kind of way too, dear.
you know, might want to consider expanding to other avenues to receive donations. Don't limit God's blessings to come via PayPal only. What do you mean, Amp
Amen.
Easy? What do you mean, Amp Easy? You don't mess with PayPal? There's a super chat button.
Super chat, it takes it straight from your phone. Cash App.
Oh, there's gonna be
They can
other
always
other ways,
Cash
but
App, Venmo.
I have to make sure it's in a way I need it to be. That was already taken care of. I can take it. I have no choice. What's she
You
talking
can
about?
take what, baby? And I'm sorry, I'm from the South, so I say baby, sugar, sweetheart. And you can take what, Melody?
Secure the bag.
All the advice.
She said I
Praise
could.
God.
Anyway, you guys.
The three people that I told you about, I definitely think if you contact the American Heart Association, that would be a great first step.
Yeah, yeah. If anybody, this is free. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get off of here. If anybody knows anything about Chicago area that can enlighten me on how we can, what resources we have to go to. I know the major ones. I know, you know, United Way and Red Cross. I know those. But if you know any other researchers for African American, if you know any kind of researchers, it could even be the children home. We have a children home here. If you go in for 2 or 3 days, they'll take the child. Here, where I'm at, you can leave your child for 2 or 3 days with no problem. Come back and get your child. And you're not even involving the state. It's just it does that if you got to get yourself together. That's what we got set up down here. You got to go get you a job, or you don't know where you're gonna live at for that day or something. You can drop your kids off there, sign a piece of paper, and guess what? They're gonna hold your kid. But after the third day, guess what? You loses your rights because you got 72 hours to come back and tell them what's going on, or why you just left and not come back or something. But we need to know. I was hurt at first. Hey, Melody, it's fine. SP, you could add me to the prayer list. Okay, Belinda, I will. 3 days only.
Do you mind if I pray for Melody?
You can go ahead and pray for it if you want.
Okay, thank you. God, we come to you right now in the name of Jesus on behalf of Melody Jones and her children, God. God, what we do know is that you are a heart fixer and a mind regulator, God. So, God, right now, God, we just come casting all of our cares upon you, God, because we know that you are the one that can carry our burdens. God, I ask that you lift anything that's heavy on her heart right now, God, in the name of Jesus. God, I ask that you remove the fluid, God, that's coming from her spine, God. I ask that you give her the ability, God, to just be even in this moment in time who you called her to be. God, we speak miracles, God. We ask right now, God, in the name of Jesus, if it's a hole, that you fill it up, God. God, we ask that if it's a tear, that you mend it back together, God. God, we ask that you just do something, God, so we'll help each other get through it, God. God, I thank you for creating a platform that's strong, that's solid, Lord God, that stands on you, where we can pray in the middle of a live, or pray when it's unorthodox, or when some think it's not the right time. So God, we thank you for that. We thank you for Melody's life right now, God. God, we pray that every day that you had designed from her, from the moment of her creation, God, that she lives it. God, we pray that her life is not cut short, God. We pray that every task, every purpose that you have for her soul to do on this earth, God, that she gets it done, God. God, I pray for the children in her home, God. I pray for the ability to focus. I pray for the ability to organize. I pray for the things that need to be done around the house. God, I just pray for a shift in the atmosphere in her home, Lord God. God, but not only that, God, I pray that you send someone her way, God, that will help her navigate this time of her life so that she can get the help that she needs. And God, where the insurance says is gonna end in 2 months, God, we speak an extension right now, God, in the name of Jesus. God, we ask that you cover her, God. She doesn't need covering anymore. God, we just thank you, God. And even with the doctors, God, we pray right now that you touch their hands in advance, that you touch every scan in advance. God, that you just allow your will to be done in her life and in the lives of those children. We bless you today, God, because, God, I just feel, God, that you're going to do something amazing, God. And I look forward to it, God. In Jesus' name that we pray. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Okay.
We all touch in agreement. I'm going to hang up. I love y'all. Thank you, SP.
I love you too.
I'm still in the chat, though. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to turn it back up because my husband's trying to use it. All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. We've been on here for 2 hours, almost 3 hours, you guys. I just needed, that's what I came on here for, is to bring up that situation. But I want you guys to find it, whether you get on the internet and you want to text some information to me, find some resources down there in Chicago. I think she said, is it the east side? I think it's the east side of Chicago, Illinois, you guys. Text me some resources, and then, because, at least I'll have something to do come Monday. I'm finna get off of here. She said 105 and 103 in the chat. We got a lot more. Thank you, Kiki, for sharing your testimony. SP, I will be looking online. Yeah, you look. She said West Side. I'm sorry, you guys. West Side. West Side. So on the West Side, because there's other resources out there, little organizations that can step in there. You guys know what I'm saying? So that's why I was asking for the people from
Yeah.
Chicago. They know, just like I know my town. I can tell you stuff that, ain't got nothing to do with Red Cross, ain't got nothing to do with, this and that and all this. But you know what? The Lord's Diner, you can go get something to eat. Over here, you can get you some Pampers. Over there, you can get some fresh food. Over there, you can take you a shower. Over there, you can leave your kids for 3 days. See, I know about this if you came here. So that's why I was reaching out to
You,
the
you,
people
you,
out there. I'm finna get off of here. What's that? What's that, sister?
yeah. You, you know what I pray that can happen.
What?
It would be very nice if a church, like retired women that just come in, take times and come and see about the kids. You know what I mean?
Yep, yep.
That'll
Even
be
even
nice.
even if, but see, with the corona thing going on, ain't nobody coming and going nowhere.
Yeah, I know. That's what's making it even harder.
I'm finna get off of here, you guys.
Okay.
I will see you guys
Okay.
sometime tomorrow. We're gonna have to work it out. But I got to find something what my husband gonna have to eat. All right, you guys. I'm finna go, you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow sometimes, all right?
Okay.
All right,
Bye-bye.
all right, bye bye.
Bye-bye.